What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Play-by-Play of the AFC Championship game. Today we have the play-by-play between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos for the right to go to the Super Bowl. And with me today on the pregame show is my good friend Damon, who is obviously, you can see, a New England Patriots fan. And, he has a great sense of what's going to happen in today's game. He's been following the team his whole life. So first, Damon, just introduce yourself. Tell us about your background, what's going on with your life right now. I know you had a big announcement a couple of days ago, so
yes.
Let us know what's going on.
Yes, hi everybody. Hi, New York YankeeMania. First, I just want to say it's a true honor and privilege to be on this program today, and I want to thank Joe and Nathan and Evan for all the work that they do to put such a great show together for everybody. It's a true privilege and honor. Yeah, so my name's Damon. I'm currently a senior at Stevens Institute of Technology in Hoboken, a political science major. And yeah, the big announcement was that I got into law school on Friday. I'm going to be going to school in the city. I put my seat deposit down the other day, so I'm looking forward to starting a new adventure over there in New York City. But yes, I am indeed a New England Patriots fan, if you couldn't tell. I've been a fan my entire life. I was around for the Brady era, the Super Bowl loss against the Giants, which really, really hurt me. It was such a painful experience, but I'm happy now that we have a lot of Super Bowls to our name, and I'm hoping we can get one more this season. Fingers crossed, and I hope that Mike Vrabel and Drake May could put together a great performance today, and we could win this game and go to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we want to wish you the best of luck in law school. We know how hard you work to get in, the amount of hours that you spent at the court, us hanging out. We know how long it took for you to get this process completed. So, we're very excited for you. And once you're big time, remember to come back to us and let us know your experiences and, of course, share everything. That would be awesome. But
I'm excited for you.
I want to get your thoughts.
State and
yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
We're both graduating this year, so it's going to be very exciting to see the career paths we take. And but I wanted to get your thoughts on this whole season for the Patriots. Obviously, it's been a surprise. In your opinion, Mike Vrabel comes in year one. He establishes a culture and identity, and the Patriots have just been amazing this year. Yeah, they've had an easy schedule here, all the narratives, this and that, but you can't discount the way that Drake May is playing and the defense as well. So give me your thoughts. What were your expectations coming into the season, and how have they played out in your opinion?
I mean, how it is when you get a new coach. My expectations were really low. I mean, I was expecting an average season. I wasn't expecting a whole lot of wins. I mean, if we did make the playoffs postseason, I was expecting either to be wild card and to get eliminated. But this was a complete shock to me and to a whole lot of Patriots fans. I mean, the chemistry between Drake May, Hunter Henry, Gonzalez. I mean, there's just so much energy and vibes in this team. It's just a pleasure to watch them play every week. And this is crazy. I never thought I'd be here again for another AFC championship. And I'm in shock, going from Belichick to Vrabel. Obviously, Belichick, you expected a whole lot of consistency. And for many years, we got that. And I know that a lot of football fans didn't like the evil empire. But, we were an evil empire. And then Belichick left. Brady went to the Bucs. And we got stuck with Gerard Mayo and Mac Jones and Cam Newton and Bailey Zappi and that whole crew.
Didn't go very well.
No. The Raiders, that last game, oh my God, where they tried to do that the shovel pass, and the guy in the Raiders got it and ran it into the end zone. It was just a really, really horrible season. And so the turnaround is amazing. But I do want to commend Robert Kraft. He is the owner of the New England Patriots and someone who I have a lot of respect for. He saw what was the problem. And, Evan knows I call Robert Kraft George Steinbrenner incarnate, because he saw the problem with the coaching and made the change. None of this House Steinbrenner, we'll keep Aaron Boone for another year kind of thing, just to bring a little bit of baseball into it, because it is very similar. Robert Kraft saw the change that needs to be made. He got rid of the head coach, and they brought in a new head coach, Mike Vrabel, and he brought his whole team with him. Zach Kerr, Terrell Williams, who is currently undergoing prostate surgery, so he wasn't able to play for the season, or wasn't able to be our defensive coordinator for the season. So we have Zach Kerr, who's just amazing. There was a report I think it was the game against the Chargers, where one of the players said to a player on the Patriots that they had no clue what Kerr was running. I mean, the defensive schemes were just so creative that the other team just couldn't keep up. And I think that's what you need in the postseason like this.
No, absolutely. You're totally right. And I didn't even know that part about the defensive coordinator. Obviously, I saw Zach Kerr. He was, I think, the linebackers coach and now defensive coordinator. He's been doing a great job with that team. And it just shows, Mike Vrabel has won Super Bowls with them, and he knows what it takes. He established the culture right away. And not to make this about the Giants, but I'm hoping that, they can do that next season and start building an identity. Obviously, not expecting any NFC championship or anything like that, but start the rebuilding process. And
you never know. Harbaugh's a great coach. I think the Giants made a fantastic decision in hiring him. I mean, the president of the United States even wanted him to be hired to the Giants. So
that's true.
I think Mara really had no choice in that one. And I think his connection of Jameis Winston and Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston did play for Harbaugh, I think. So that's a little extra chemistry there. And then you're going to have Scatterbo back. So that's an added boost. And
of course,
I think we'll be all set next season.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm worried about the Jets. Jets are but
we'll see about the Jets next year. Maybe they can hire Mike Tomlin in 2027.
Of course.
We'll, but we do have Chef Nick in the chat. He's giving a shout out to you, Damon. He says, Evan, my brother, Damon, good to see you. Welcome to YankeeMania.
Oh, I didn't even see the chat here. Yes, hello, Chef Nick. Thank you. Yasu Chikanis. Nice to meet you, my fellow Greek. So glad that I could be here in the chat or on the show today. I love the energy and effort that Chef Nick and the whole crew brings to this show. It's really entertaining to watch. And for many months, whether I be driving or at work, I find the time to listen to the show. And I really enjoy it.
Absolutely. So, Damon, your final thoughts. Give us your score prediction and what do you expect in today's game?
2017 Patriots win. I think this is going to be a real defensive showdown like this whole postseason has been. It's all been defense. One fumble can cost you a whole lot. So I really hope that the Patriots can, Drake May especially can secure the ball. And when he passes it off to Ramondre Stevenson on the running plays, hopefully he can secure the ball and not get the fumble. And we can get to the end zone quickly and not keep Drake May out there for too long.
Exactly. Drake May cannot turn the ball over in this game. I don't care if Jared Stidham's that quarterback. I don't care if Bo Nix is that quarterback. You can't turn the ball over in this magnitude
Jared
of a game.
Stidham is not that far away from Bo Nix. So there's a reason why he's starting.
You think?
There's a reason why. I mean, this quarterback room on the Broncos has evolved. I mean, from the days of Zach Wilson to, it's
Russell Wilson, Zach Wilson, and it's been a mess with the Broncos, but glad that they can finally figure it out. And my score predictions today, I do have the Patriots winning this game 21-17. I believe that they will cause two turnovers on defense, and they're really going to hold the Broncos at pat here. And I think they'll run the ball well. It's going to be a time of possession game. Vrabel knows how to win in many different ways, so I believe that he's going to execute the game plan. Sean Payton, great coach, but with Jared Stidham at quarterback, I just don't see how they can advance to the Super Bowl today. So,
we will see. Fingers crossed.
We'll see. But Damon, thank you so much for joining.
Appreciate it. I'm happy we were able to do this.
Yeah, we're hoping to get you back on soon for some Yankees. Of course. The Yankee season's very close. So
this Yankees, man, this Yankee team upsets me so much. I could go on and on about the Yankees, but it is football time, and so my final words are: let's go Patriots, beat the Broncos, beat the Giants, and let's get to another Super Bowl.
Let's go.
All right.
See you, Damon. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, everybody. Well, that was my good friend Damon. Congratulations again to him getting into law school. Very well deserved. Obviously rooting on his Patriots today. We'll see how the game plays out. Kickoff will be in about, 5 to 6 minutes. Obviously, they have to do their standard procedure with the commercials and all that. But we will have the national anthem for you guys here very shortly. I believe Joe will be playing that for you guys, or he'll be coming up. So we'll get to that very soon. And here it is. Here's Joe.
How you doing? Great job, Damon, and congratulations to him for law school. Unbelievable. It just gets better and better on this show. We're always breaking some type of great news, and that's awesome. And Evan, I wish you all the luck for a great play-by-play. But before we do that, let's get to the national anthem. Everybody respect and say a couple of prayers for the show, for all the lives, everything that's going on in the world right now. It's just a crazy day. So let's start it off with some prayers, and Maria taking us into the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
There you go.
Thank you, Maria. As always, what a voice. We love you, and we can't wait for you to come back on the show. As everything is nuts today, everyone. I just want to let everybody know, please stay safe and just stay with Evan. You can watch the game on TV, but listen to his great play-by-play. And then we will see you at 8 o'clock tonight on a different stream for the wrap-up show, our great wrap-up show on Sunday, on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. So, Evan, take it away. Have a great game. Lots of luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. All right. So the game is now underway, guys. We are underway for the right to go to the Super Bowl AFC Championship rematch of 2015, New England Patriots against the Denver Broncos. All right, here we go. Broncos get the ball first and 10. Jared Stidham, Sean Payton's first free agent acquisition as head coach under center right now at the 35-yard line. In the I formation, takes the snap, hands the ball off here, and the running back here will be stuffed for about a gain of 1. I believe that was McLaughlin on the carry. Jared Stidham's 5th career start. He has a 1-3 record. The Patriots have only allowed 1 touchdown this whole postseason so far against Houston last week. Second and 9 here from the Broncos' 36-yard line. Jared Stidham in the I formation. Expect a lot of this today. A lot of run, play action heavy. Stidham takes the snap, hands the ball off again here to the rookie R.J. Harvey, and he gets stuffed for no gain on the play, maybe loses a yard as the Patriots defense is right there to meet him. Nice play there by Durden, the defensive lineman. It is now 3rd and 9. Patriots defensive line being a big factor these first 2 games against the Chargers and the Texans. Really doing a great job on 3rd down, forcing turnovers. So now it is a big, crucial 3rd and 9 early on here. Early in this one, Jared Stidham in shotgun takes the snap. Getting pressured, rolls to his right. Can he release it in time? Yes, he can, but it is incomplete. Great job by the Patriots defense making a stand there on 3rd down. 4th and 9 coming up. Most likely a punt here. Broncos offensive line doing a pretty good job of holding up. Jared Stidham rushes to his right. Just releases it in time before The defender, Christian Ponder, was there, almost causing a strip sack fumble. So now the Broncos line up to punt. 13:36 left to go in the first. Here comes the kick. It is in the air. It's a pretty good kick. It's going to bounce out of bounds around the Patriots' own 10-yard line. That's where they'll spot this. First down for New England around their own 8-yard line here. So we'll see how Drake May comes out here and performs in the high altitude stakes of Denver. First playoff appearance season for Drake May. He's had 2 games under his belt. He's won both of those games. I want to shout out the chat. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the pregame show. Thank you to Nathan, Chef Nick, for being here. You guys are awesome. See, Drake May had an MVP season this year. We'll see if he can replicate it today. 1st and 10. May takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Stevenson, and he's going to go for a gain of about 44 yards on first down. So 2nd down and about 6 coming up here. This could be big time of possession game, running the ball, sustaining control of the clock, sustaining control of possession. The Broncos defense has a 30.6 blitz percentage, the 5th highest in the NFL. So expect them to come with a lot of on-man rushes, obviously with Vance Joseph there as defensive coordinator. 2nd and 5. Drake May takes the snap, hands it here to Stevenson, and he's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So 3rd down and 5 coming up here. Alex Singleton on the tackle. Well, they say he gets the yard on the play, so 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 here for the Patriots early on. Broncos offense was on the field first. They went 3 and out. We'll see what the Patriots can do here on 3rd and 4. Drake May has had a good amount of success on 3rd downs so far in his postseason career. 12:13 left to go on the game clock. May takes the snap, looks, fires, and that is incomplete. It was intended for Stephon Diggs there, but the Broncos defenders are all over it. So it is now 4th down. Patriots will punt it back to Denver. Alex Singleton playing a little bit off in the linebacker position. Stephon Diggs was one-on-one, but a good job there of Singleton stepping up and forcing the incompletion there. So now the punter, Behringer, will be on here for the Patriots. Marvin Mims Jr. will be returning for Denver. Here comes the punt. It is up in the high skies. Mims fielded at the 42, and he gets dragged back. Great tackle there by Schooler, the Patriots' special teamer. So the Broncos will have it in their own territory here. First commercial break. Want to remind everybody to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. You are watching the play-by-play of the AFC Championship game, brought to you by me and everybody else here at YankeeMania. Nathan, Chef Nick, Sean Browning, Swinging for the Fences, everybody. And, of course, Joe, the Godfather Joe, of course, of our channel here. So everybody remember to like and subscribe. Tonight, don't miss it. We have our weekly recap show at 8 p.m. tonight, which will have everybody else on giving their thoughts and opinions about today's football games and about all the other sports in general, basketball, hockey, and baseball, of course, before spring training starts. So thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate it. Thank you again to Damon for a great pregame show. The way that I looked at it was kind of like having a former Patriots player as kind of like a fan perspective on giving their thoughts and opinions about the team, kind of like a Rob Gronkowski situation, kind of like that. So I thought that was cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and it was a lot of fun. So remember, guys, like and subscribe. We have entertainment here. We're going to have NBA play-by-plays. We have an NBA show. We have entertainment shows. A lot of fun stuff coming up. Obviously, today there was some other NFL news. We found out that Jonathan Gannon, previous defensive coordinator for the Eagles, as well as previous head coach for the Arizona Cardinals, was hired as the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. So he will be the new defensive coordinator in Green Bay. So we'll see how that plays out. I believe the Cardinals, the Browns, and the Raiders still have to finalize their head coaching candidates and hire them imminently. Thank you, Jason, for being here. My brother, he says, this is going to be a defensive battle the whole game. Yep, I totally agree with that. If it's not a defensive battle, then this game will be lopsided in the Patriots' direction, for sure. Hope everybody's staying safe out there as well with the weather going on. So far, I believe we've had 2 to 3 inches of snow so far, so everybody hopefully is staying safe out there. Make sure to utilize your groceries effectively. Don't overutilize them right away. Sustain them for the long term. All right, Broncos ball here on their own 41. Stidham back to pass, looks to his right, getting pressured, rolls to his right, scrambles, looks downfield. He's going to throw it, and it is incomplete. Was looking for RJ Harvey there on the sidelines, but it was incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 coming up. Jared Stidham, obviously former Patriot, worked under Tom Brady for a little bit there in 2019. Was on the Raiders. He only had 4 career starts entering today, 2 with the Raiders and 2 with Denver. So we'll see how he does today against his old team. And there was a flag on the play. It was intentional man downfield on the Broncos. So that will be a loss of 5 yards there on 1st down. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Okay, it was illegal touching. So pretty much the running back stepped out of bounds first. He did not realign himself in bounds. Therefore, that is a penalty. The Patriots declined it. It is 2nd and 10. Jared Stidham back to pass. Patriots are looking to blitz here. We'll see how much they drop back. We'll see if they bring them all or drop back. 2nd and 10. Stidham alone. Shotgun. Drops back to pass. Quick throws to his right, and that is incomplete. Was looking there for receiver. I believe that was Marvin Mims, but could not hold on to it there. Bad throw by Stidham, and is now 3rd and 10. The accuracy of Jared Stidham not showing up here early on in today's game. Third and 10 now. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos here. 10 on the play clock. Jared Stidham in shotgun. Jared Stidham takes a snap, drops back, has time, throws down the field, and it's caught by Marvin Mims to the 10, to the 6-yard line. What a great throw that was by Stidham, hitting Marvin Mims in stride into the red zone. So now it is 1st and goal Denver. That was a pretty impressive pass, especially for a guy who couldn't complete a lateral screen pass the play before. Somehow Marvin Mims gets past Christian Gonzalez there, the outstanding cornerback there for New England. Got to have better coverage on that play. And if you're going to have one-on-one, you got to have more safety help. We know the Denver Broncos could go deep like that. We know they have that in their playbook. 1st and goal now for Denver as the timeout is taken. Timeout taken by Denver. So their first timeout of the half. Marvin Mims just running right past Christian Gonzalez there on the go route. Damon says Pat Stevens needs to do better. Can't be having that. Come on. Don't give up yet. You know how this goes. The Patriots were down 28-3 in the Super Bowl, and they came back to win. You can't say the game's over after one play. 11:06 left to go, first and goal. Stidham under center now. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. It's an end around to number 13, and he's not really going to go anywhere. Good job by the Patriots defense holding him to a minimal game there on first and goal. If I'm the Broncos, I would just run the ball here vertically. Don't mess around. Don't do any end arounds, nothing like that. Just go straight forward and pound it in. Obviously, if you're the Patriots defense, you have to be aware of everything here. Jared Stidham under center, takes a snap, fakes the handoff here, looks to his right, throws into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. That was Courtland Sutton there for Denver, making the catch and the completion for Denver's first point of the day. So Denver takes a 6-0 lead as of right now, extra point pending. And I'm sure Mike Rabel will not be happy about that. Great protection by the Broncos offensive line. They roll the tight end out, and Courtland Sutton just in the back of the end zone, nobody really covering him. Jared Stidham's first touchdown pass since last season. And the extra point here is up. It is good. Denver takes a 7-0 lead as the Patriots will try to answer back right after this break. Well. That was a massive turn of events there. Bo Nix, obviously, with the ankle sprain, out for the rest of the season, looking at his Broncos. We have Yankees fan 2026 here in the chat saying going to be a great game, low scoring. Well, if it's low scoring, that would probably be in the Broncos' favor, I would say. If it's high scoring, that means the Patriots would, probably score a lot of these points because I think their offense has the ability to show out in today's game. Denver's defense will present them with a lot of challenges, but if the Patriots can run the ball, gain yards on first down, run some play action, mix it up with the playbook, I think they can be very creative in today's game and score a lot of points. We also have Michael in the chat. He says, "Go Broncos." Are you a Broncos fan, Michael? Are you a Broncos fan? We have a Patriots fan, Damon, and a Broncos fan, Michael. We also have Sean here. Hey, what's up to Sean Browning? What's up, Sean? Hope you're staying safe out there. Hope you had a great night of work and you're back home safely now. Obviously, you live in Florida, so you're not really dealing with what we have to deal with. But, welcome anyway. If you guys don't know a lot about Sean can basically instill every memory he has about every event that he witnessed, whether it's wrestling, baseball, football, anything, and he can apply it to this chat and to this show, which is awesome. Everybody has a different style here. Everybody does their own thing, but we all come together as a group and make this a great show. Yankees fan 26 says, feels like 20-17 type game. Yeah, it kind of does. That was actually my prediction, or close to it. I said 21-17 Patriots. Just as a reminder, guys, you are watching the live play-by-play of the AFC Championship between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos, brought to you by Evan here on YankeeMania. Sean says he has thunderstorms later tonight. Okay. Yeah, when I was there was, a good amount of rain the last couple of days, cloudy, kind of windy too. Michael says, mainly a Yankee fan. Well, that's what this channel is all about. We're all Yankee fans here. Obviously, we welcome everybody in the chat. During the season, we have live play-by-plays of different games as well. It doesn't just have to be the Yankees. It could be the Blue Jays, Red Sox, Orioles. Hell, it could even be the Diamondbacks. Really anybody. We talk about every team. We have a lot of surprises coming up here on the show, guys. A lot of new topics to talk about, a lot of teams to talk about, a lot of discussion to have. So stay tuned for the baseball season as we prepare for that. Spring training obviously will come after 2 weeks of the Super Bowl being played. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. So Patriots receive the kickoff here. The returner going to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and out across to the 33-yard line there is the Patriots returner. So first down New England, they'll take over. Patriots they are 16-3 this season, obviously winning I believe 13 games in the regular season. They were 8-0 on the road this season, which obviously makes team history. They're the fourth team to reach the conference championship after 13 plus losses in the previous season. That's right. Last season did not go well for them, but this year turned it around. So Drake May under center here takes a snap, looks to his right, fires, and that's caught by Stephon Diggs. A nice short gain completion there for a gain of 5 yards on first down. May to Diggs. Stephon Diggs has been a great player for the Patriots this year. They've done incredible things with a less talented wide receiver room. Guys like Keyshawn Boutte, Stephon Diggs, Douglas obviously stepping up. Drake May takes a snap, and that is to Stevenson, and he's going to get it across to about the 43-yard line for a gain of about 3 there on second down. So we will have a 3rd and short coming up here on 3rd down for the Patriots. Third and 1 here. Josh McDaniels, obviously back with the Patriots as their offensive coordinator, doing an amazing job this season. They averaged 28 points this season, the most since 2015. 3rd and 1 here. Drake May under center takes a snap, hands it off to Stevenson. Can he get the first down? I believe he does get it. I believe he gets barely enough for the first down there on 3rd and 1. So move the chains. The Patriots will get the first down here. Looks like they brought in an extra fullback to block, number 95. I don't know if that's a defensive lineman or an extra offensive lineman. We'll see. Tunga. Okay. I always like that when they bring in the extra fullback. Pound the rock. Patriots trying to answer here after the Broncos took a 7-0 lead. Only on in this one, they have the ball around their own 43-yard line. Drake May in shotgun takes a snap, fires to his left. That's a quick pass caught by Diggs, but he's not going to get anywhere. In fact, he loses about 2 yards there. Good tackling by the Broncos defense. Ufunga coming up there and making the tackle there, as well as McMillan. So it will be 2nd and about 12 here for the Patriots. Broncos have a very versatile defense. They rank 7th against the pass, 2nd against the rush, and 2nd overall. 2nd and 12 here for Drake May and the Patriots. Need to move this ball downfield here quickly. Takes a snap. Looking down the field, has time. He chucks it down the left sideline, and is going to be incomplete. Nice play there by Patrick Surtain to break up the pass along the sidelines there, so it is now 3rd and 12. Good throw by Drake May, was looking for Keyshawn Boutte, but Patrick Surtain, one of the NFL's highest paid cornerbacks, made a great deflection there to break up the pass. So big 3rd down coming up here for the Patriots. Surtain is a Bama guy locked in downfield. Yep. Sean says, hope everyone is staying warm through the storm. Yep. I hope everybody's staying safe. They have their supplies. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Always look online as well. 3rd and 12 here for the Patriots. Drake May takes a snap, fires over the middle, and that's caught by Diggs for a short gain, but not nearly enough for the first down here, as he only gets about 2 yards there on 3rd down. So it's going to be 4th and 9 coming up here for the Patriots. Most likely punt this one back to Denver. Yankees fan 26 says, yeah, I got a foot of snow. Okay. Yeah, the projected snow is going to be about 6 to 12 inches. So the average around 10. So far we have about 2 or 3. But it should be, at least in my area, it's going to be snowing until about 1 p.m. tomorrow. So the Patriots will punt this one back to Denver. High kick here. And the Broncos will just let it touch grass here around the 22, 23-yard line. Patriots will touch it up. and the Broncos will have it in their own territory around the 23-yard line. Damon says, Josh McDaniels has to make a change, get Campbell out. Oh, Will Campbell? Wasn't there something out there that said he wouldn't be necessarily fully healthy coming into this game? I think last week he played well, but this week, if he's not doing well, yeah, you have to replace him right away. This is a game where you can't afford chances. If you look at the stats and see, okay, this guy has a pressure rate of almost 50% against Will Campbell, then you can't afford to leave him in the game at that point if it's costing them yards. Yeah, I mean, he's had a great year this year, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Will Campbell's had an amazing season. Good for him. He's kind of had like an Andrew Thomas effect for the Patriots this year, which is great. Once again, guys, thank you for being here today. Good Sunday afternoon, AFC Championship football. The Patriots and the Broncos. Looking forward to seeing how the rest of this game plays out. The Broncos have taken a 7-0 lead. Jared Stidham with 1 touchdown pass on the day so far, completed to Cortland Sutton. Jason says, Evan, thoughts on Wink Martindale interviewing for the Jets defensive coordinator job? I think that's a good decision for the Jets. I think it's at best to give him an interview, see what happens. Obviously, he was the defensive coordinator for the Giants from 2022 until 2023, the DC for those 2 seasons. I thought he did an excellent job with the personnel that they had, and running a different scheme every game. Not being too specific. Letting the players be versatile, play their positions. I thought he did an excellent job as defensive coordinator. He did a good job with Michigan, and I think if he comes to the Jets, I think he'll do a good job with them too. Obviously, another defensive coordinator candidate out there in this game is Jim Leonhard, who's the Broncos passing game coordinator. So I think he will interview for a lot of defensive coordinator positions, Giants being one of them, as well as the Jets and other teams too. Damon said Stidham never did this in New England. Yeah, I know, Damon. Yeah, he was always behind Tom Brady, though. Maybe if he played more, he would have, showed the skills that he had. So 1st and 10 here for Denver at their own 23-yard line. 6:33 left to go in the first quarter. Stidham under center. Takes the snap, hands the ball off here to RJ Harvey, who's going to go for about a gain of about 6 or 7 here. Still pushing the offensive line, still pushing him forward near the first down marker for about a gain of 8. He was able to find some space there in the middle of the offensive line between the guards. And he's a hard runner. He sneaks through and he gets 8 yards there on first down. It's going to be vital for the Patriots defense to stop the run here, not allow the Broncos to get into enemy territory. 2nd and 1 here, so it was a gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1 here, Jared Stidham in shotgun with McLaughlin lined up to his right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. Has anybody? Yep, he has a receiver there, number 13, who gains about 2 yards there past the line of scrimmage. Complete along the sideline for a Broncos first down. Looked like the Patriots were going to create some pressure there and force Stidham to throw the ball away. But he did find an open receiver there along the sideline. Good blocking by the tight end, number 82. So first down there for Bryant, the wide receiver for Denver. Jason says, Jim Leonhard or Wink, I would take for DC, but yes, Sean, he would be. Yep, obviously, Sean thinks that Wink would be a good hire for the Jets. Stidham in shotgun, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, it's a QB draw. He's going to run and get about 8 yards there on first down. That was an RPO there on first down that the Broncos ran. Definitely something I don't think the Patriots had on their radar. Faked the handoff, had a wide open lane, and went for about 8 yards there on first down. Obviously, Sean Payton's worked with Hall of Fame quarterback Drew Brees He's worked with Taysom Hill as well, who was a gadget guy there in New Orleans. He did an amazing job with them, and he's doing an amazing job right now with Bo Nix. And now first game with Jared Stidham in the AFC Championship. Not too bad so far. Only has a touchdown passing. 2nd and 2. Stidham takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Harvey. He has a slight lane there. Can he get the first down? I think he stopped just short of the first down marker. So it'll be about 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Broncos. But did they give him the first down? It looks like they may have given him the first down there. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Looked like he was just short, but the markers do indicate that he got the first down. So first down, Denver. Damon says if we can keep it at 7-0, I'd be happy. Yeah, of course. In games like this, you just want to keep it at one possession. You don't want to let it. You don't want to let the game fall through your fingertips that fast. 1st and 10 here for the Broncos. Stidham under center takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Harvey, and has really nowhere to go. But the offensive line does push him forward for a gain of 1. Good initial pressure by the Patriots defensive line. Somehow Harvey was able to sneak through a little hole there and gain 1 yard. What's up to everybody in the chat? What's up to Benji? What's up to Cruise Control? What's up again to Sean, Chef Nick, Damon, Jason? Thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't, please like and subscribe. We do have a Patriots defender down here. It is Robert Spillane, number 14. So the medical staff will tend to him as we'll go to a commercial break. Cruz says, my brother is from Colorado. Nice. My cousin, he went to school at Colorado, currently working there as well. I've actually been there for his graduation, went to Denver, went to a Rockies game at Coors Field. That was a lot of fun. It was a high-scoring game like most games there are. So it was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Don't forget, guys, later on we have our weekly recap show every Sunday night at 8 p.m. The gang is all here in full force to talk about the week of sports that occurred this past week, as well as the sports that are going to occur in the following week. Baseball news, Yankee news, really any news that we have going on here, guys. You will be informed about it. We have Nathan, who does an excellent job of bringing guests on our show. He's doing great things with his company, the NIL Dream Team. So congratulations to him having Snoop Dogg as a representative. That's awesome. So just keep doing a great job, guys, and we appreciate all the support. Everybody who's listening from the email, we appreciate that as well. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys are staying safe during the storm. We appreciate it wherever you guys are. Don't forget to make sure everybody stays healthy. Make sure you have enough resources, water, food, shelter, all that stuff. Make sure you have enough to sustain it for however long the snow will be here for. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the compliments. Benji says, Evan, will you be covering the Rams versus Seahawks game as well? No, Benji. No, I won't be covering that game. We have our recap show at 8 o'clock. I decided to just call this game because I didn't want the other game to conflict with our recap show at 8 o'clock, or else I would have covered that game as well to see who has the right of going to the Super Bowl in the NFC as well. But no, for right now, it is just the Patriots and the Broncos. If you guys haven't, go back to the beginning of the stream. We had a pregame show for about 10 minutes. I had my good friend Damon on. We talked a little bit about himself. He talked a little bit about him. He talked a little bit about himself. He talked about his fandom. He's a big Patriots fan, so gave his insight on the game, gave his prediction. So go back and listen to that if you have not. It was a great little 10-minute informal interview there. But Benji, you are a Rams fan, so we will keep tabs on that game for you, Benji. Don't worry. 2nd and 9 here for the Broncos. Stidham takes a snap, hands the ball off here to Harvey, has nowhere to go. Good job by the Patriots defensive line there. That was Woodson coming up and making the tackle there. So no gain on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd down and long. Cruz says, Evan, I've never been. You should go, Cruz. It's a cool sight to see, especially if you're At the high altitude level, you can see the mountains from there. It's a lot of cool stuff. Stidham, 3rd down and 9, takes a snap, throws over the middle, and that is incomplete. Good coverage there by Christian Gonzalez that time on Cortland Sutton. So it is now 4th and 9, and Denver will punt it back to New England. That ball was right there for Sutton. He just couldn't make the catch. It was a little low, a little behind him, but he could have still made the catch there on 3rd down. That would have been a big 1st down, but luckily for the Patriots, the pass was incomplete. Christian Gonzalez with good coverage there on 3rd down. So the Broncos here punting it back to New England. As the kick is away, it is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots will have it at their own 35-yard line here. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 2 minutes left in the first. As Drake May will come back out and try to lead the Patriots down the field. What's up, Nathan? We have Nathan in the chat. What's up to Nathan? Shout out to everybody. Jason, Sean, Cruz, thank you guys. Damon, thank you guys for being here. Vrabel's speech at halftime better be legendary. Yeah, it's got to be like a Tom Coughlin speech. Pets defense finally had a good showing. Yep, the Patriots defense they're stopping the run well. They're stopping the run well. It's just going to be about limiting big plays for them. So Drake May here taking over at their own 20-yard line. Under center, takes a snap here, hands it off to the backup. I believe that's Travion Henderson. And he gains about 3 or 4 there on 1st down. So 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Again, guys, the score is 7-0 Broncos. 7-0 Broncos. First quarter, Drake May takes a snap at the play action, has time, running out of time, though, and he gets sacked in the backfield. Good play there by number 51, dragging Drake May to the ground. It looked like it could have been a horse collar, but no call. Wow. Looked like that was going to be a clean play action pass. The Patriots were tight end heavy on the left side, moving the opposite direction, but the Broncos linebacker, number 51, played that well. So 3rd and long here for the Patriots. They've been in too many of these situations early on today. There were only 3 of 14 of 3rd down in the last couple of games, so it's a big situation for them here. Drake May back to pass, throws over to his right, and that is incomplete, looking for Ramondre Stevenson. Would only have been a gain for about 4 or 5 yards anyway, but the pass was incomplete. And some early jitters here for the Patriots offense. They have to commit to a simple identity, a simple game plan. They have to run the ball more and can't get in 3rd and longs. Can't do that. So the Patriots will now punt it back here to Denver here. Here's Behringer for the kick. The punt back to the Broncos. Fielded, that is caught by Mims, and he is tackled immediately again by the special team standout for the Patriots, Brendan Schooler. So 1st down, Denver. Hey, we got swinging for the fences here in the chat. What's going on, George? Hope all is well. He says the Broncos defense is too good. Indeed. Yes, the Broncos defense has done a great job here on 3rd downs so far. They've done a great job limiting the run, blitzing. Vance Joseph is an incredible defensive coordinator, and that's why many of his predecessors are indeed looking for defensive coordinator positions right now. Benji says, Evan, what NFL, I'm guessing, what team do you support? I am a sad Giants fan, Benji. I am a Giants fan. The only bright spot that I've seen in my life as a Giants fan has been in 2011 when they won the Super Bowl against the Patriots, of course, beating the undefeated Patriots in Super Bowl 46. Obviously, that was a lot of fun to see. But, ever since then, it's been bad. It hasn't been good. The past 10 years have been a big struggle for the Giants since 2015. Yeah, they've had a couple of playoff appearances. 2016 they were in the playoffs, and 2022 as well, but it's never been consistent. But I guess I can't complain too much because, I know some people who are Jets fans, and they have it way worse than we do. He says, "Yo, we'll be back." Hey, I hope with Harbaugh they can get it together. He's making changes within the front office. He was part of the decision making in firing Kevin Abrams, the capologist, the assistant GM as well. So, hopefully that will shake up things. And having better scouts in the building, having Harbaugh oversee the operations is going to be very important for the Giants. Sean says, Jets fan in withdrawal. Yeah, sorry, Sean. When they won the Super Bowl, you weren't even alive yet, so I apologize, Sean. But at least you got to see, Rex Ryan. You got to see Mark Sanchez in the AFC Championship game against the Steelers. I guess that was a bright spot for you. Benji says, I am assuming Knicks and Yankees for other. Well, yeah, I'm a Yankees fan, of course. And in basketball, no, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. In basketball, yeah, I know it's been rough these past couple of seasons. Mainly my entire life being a Nets fan, it's been hard. Yeah, they've made the playoffs here and there, but it hasn't been good. They've had terrible seasons, a lot of controversy surrounding the team overall. So it's been rough. But yes, the majority of people here in New York are Knicks fans, and New Jersey as well. 1st and 10 here for Denver, taking over back at their own 43-yard line. Feels like that's where they've started every drive so far in this first quarter. Stidham takes a snap, hands the ball off here to McLaughlin, has a little hole, and goes for a gain of about 4 yards there on first down. We'll have one final play here before the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 7, so it was only a gain of 3 on first down. 2nd and 7 coming up. Jason says, Sean, we suffer together. Yeah, I mean, history has to repeat itself at some point, right? I mean, you guys got to get back to the playoffs. I believe within the next 2 seasons, you guys will get back to the playoffs. It may not be next year, but on the bright spot, if the Jets have a bad season next year, turn it into a positive. You fire Aaron Glenn, you hire Mike Tomlin, you get a great quarterback in the draft, and bang, you're back in the playoffs. 2nd and 7 here, Stidham out to the right, throws out to his left, and that's caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram, former Giant. Catches there for a first down near the left sideline, goes for a gain of about 8 yards, and that will end the first quarter here in Denver. So 7-0 Broncos lead over the Patriots here as we will hit the end of the first quarter, guys, in Denver. It's been a good game so far. If you're a Patriots fan, you want to see a lot more. If you're a Broncos fan, you just want to keep up the momentum, keep going in the right direction, and sustain your defensive mindset so far. Damon says, we're really going to get our hearts broken by Jared Stidham. Nah, come on. No. I don't think the Patriots are going to be down for too long. Damon, I think they're going to come back with a vengeance here in the second quarter. They have to adjust their game plan, obviously, and rely on the running game more. I believe that they can do that. But, believe in them. Believe in the team. They didn't come this far just for no reason, right? I know you may have some flashbacks about Nick Foles beating the Patriots in 2017, but this is a different story now. Benji says, is it snowing in Denver? No, it's not. Nope, it is just 27 degrees and cloudy. 27 degrees and cloudy in Denver. So let me know, guys, what are you having for lunch? What are you planning on doing for dinner? Have you bought food yet? Are you cooking? Are you ordering takeout? What are you doing? My advice would be, save money as best as you can. Try to utilize your resources properly. Utilize your production properly. Don't over maximize, the amount of things that you have in your house. Marginal productivity. Basically, if you are increasing your resources, the amount of resources that you use and the utilization at which you use them will fully increase, your maximization of resources. So make sure to use them properly, and definitely use them well, because if you overcompensate, if you use them all at once, you may not have enough for the long run. So just make sure to stay safe. Keep everything in the house, keep everything safe, utilize everything for the long term, and do not use them quickly. Sean says, would love Tomlin. I'd give my left arm to get Tomlin. Yeah, Tomlin is a fantastic coach. The Steelers did hire Mike McCarthy to replace him. I think that's a good hire for the Steelers. They're all about continuity and all that. And if they're looking for a reunion with Aaron Rodgers, I don't know how that's going to work out. I think it could backfire, because McCarthy did a good job of developing Prescott and Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, but he doesn't really have a quarterback right now. So they got to figure out what they're going to do there. So Jared Stidham, first down, back to pass, throws. That's going to be caught by the running back McLaughlin, and it'll be about a gain of 2 yards there on first down. He was able to find some open space there as he was drifting back. So good job there by Stidham finding McLaughlin for just a positive gain there on first down. So second down and 8 coming up. Second down and 8 coming up here for the Broncos. 14 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Broncos now in Patriots territory. Stidham, second and 8 and shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, fires, and that's caught by Cortland Sutton for a gain of about 5 yards there on second down. So it will be about second and 3 coming up here for Denver. Approaching field goal territory. Jared Stidham first started over 3. Ever since, he's been very efficient, completing 6 out of 7 passes for 74 yards and a touchdown. Remember, guys, please like and subscribe if you have not. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate it. You're watching the AFC Championship game presented by YankeeMania. 3rd and 3 now. Jared Stidham back to pass. Looking to his left, firing, and that is going to be caught by little Jordan Humphrey for Denver. First down, Broncos. Don't know why the Patriots would play zone there. If I were them, I would just go man-to-man. Do what you've been doing all season long. Blitz, get pressure. Little Jordan Humphrey was on the Giants practice squad this year. Made a good impact, but for some reason the Giants did not activate him back to their roster. He lands with Denver, and now he's in the AFC Championship. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Takes a snap, fakes the pass, hands it off here to the running back Harvey. He has a hole, and he gains about 9 yards there on first down. Little misdirection there by Denver, getting the Patriots to go one way, creating space in the middle of the offensive line near the left guard, as Harvey goes for a gain of about 9 yards there on first down. Tackled by Christian Ellis there, the Patriots linebacker. 2nd and 1. That should have been a false start, but Stidham takes a snap, hands it off to the running back, and they get the first down. That should have been a false start. Don't know why they didn't call it. Looks like the whole right side of the offensive line moved early. But it will be a first down for Denver, as that looked like it was either the 3rd-string running back, Prentice, or the fullback getting the carry. So first down, Denver. They are now in field goal territory. Will Lutz is their kicker. He can definitely provide a lot of range for the Broncos. Here's Stidham here on first down. Takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Harvey. Has a little room near the 20-yard line and gets about 3 yards there near the 20-yard line of the Patriots. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. Gain of 2 on first down. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Denver, as this has been mostly a run-heavy drive by the Broncos. Starting out at their own 43-yard line here on this drive. They've had control of the ball here for most of the time here in the first half. 2nd and 8. Stidham takes a snap, looks to his right, then looks to his left. Then he's going to scramble, move up in the pocket, try to gain what he can, and he goes down around the Patriots' 19-yard line there for a gain of only 1 or 2 yards. So we will have a 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Broncos. Good coverage there by the Patriots defense. Nobody really open there for the Broncos. Jared Stidham showing off the athleticism. It's 3rd and 6 here for Denver. We'll see what they come out with here. Sean Payton and his creative offensive mind. Let's see what they do here on 3rd down. 3rd and 6. 3 on the play clock. They got to get the snap off, and they do. Stidham takes the snap. Patriots come with the blitz. Stidham rolls to his right. He's going to rush, try to get the 1st down, and it looks like he is just short of the marker there. Looks like he landed about 4 inches before the line, about 1 yard before the line to gain. So it will be 4th and short, and I imagine the Broncos will go for this. Well, that was an overload blitz to the right. Stidham rolled out to his right. Overload blitz to the left. So he rolled out to his right, and he was able to come close to getting the 1st down. 4th and 1 here for Denver. We'll decide what they do. They were going to line up to go for it, but the Broncos will take their 2nd timeout of the half. So 2nd timeout here of the half. Sean Payton looking to go for this here on 4th down and 1 in Patriots territory. They could easily take the points, or they can go for it. I believe that they will go for this. The flag football showdown as well as the Pro Bowl games are next Sunday at 3 o'clock on ABC. So anyone who's interested in watching the Pro Bowl, some flag football, some events, some celebrities, tune in next Sunday. 4th and 1 here for the Broncos. Looks like they're lining up to go for this. What will they do? They have converted 9 out of 15 4th downs this season. See what happens here. Playing the odds. Stidham rolls to his right and incomplete. Don't know what the Broncos were trying to do there. As the Patriots anticipated a play action, the Broncos did inform a play action there. As Stidham trying to release it, trying to hit one of his targets, but it was incomplete. Great pressure initially by the Patriots defense, and Stidham had nowhere to go. He was dead to rights on that play. So great job by the Patriots defense making the stand there on 4th down, as they will take over with possession in their own territory. Wow, the Broncos run a play action on 4th down and 1. Interesting play call there. Well, any Broncos fans, Patriots fans in the chat, let me know how you guys are feeling right now. It is currently a 7-0 game in Denver. Denver does lead 7-0 here in the 2nd quarter. This could be, a big decision leading into the 4th quarter and potentially near the end of the game. If you take the 3 points, you're up by 2 possessions. Let's say the Patriots are, down by 3, and they kick the field goal to tie the game. Well, instead of just kicking the field goal and getting in field goal territory and tying the game that way, if the Broncos would have taken the points, the Patriots would have had to go down and score a touchdown. If that is the case here later in the game, which I'm pretty sure this is going to play out in the Patriots' favor down the line here in this game, because like I said before, if the Broncos just took 3 points later in the game, if the Patriots are down by 3, they would just need a field goal to tie the game. But if the Broncos had just kicked the 3 points and made the field goal, of course, then the Broncos would have had to go all the way down the field and score a touchdown. So big decision there by Sean Payton does not play out in his favor. So we'll see what the Patriots come up with here in their own territory on 1st down. with their third or fourth drive of today's game. We'll see what types of adjustments Josh McDaniels has made, their offensive coordinator. See what he has cooking here. Want to say welcome to everybody in the chat. If you're watching, if you're listening, this game is brought to you by me here, Evan, on YankeeMania. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate everything. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far, staying safe in the snow, watching some football, drinking some hot chocolate, tea, coffee, whatever you want. So Drake May under center here, takes a snap. He has pressure, looking to find a receiver down the field, and he can't. And he is sacked by the Broncos defensive line there, creating pressure with just their front four there on that play without any blitz packages or anything like that on that play. Just come in with their front four. They get pressure. Drake May was unable to find a receiver. Broncos secondary is doing a fantastic job in today's game, covering up the Patriots receivers. Stephon Diggs, limited. Booty, limited. Douglas, limited. So 2nd and 13 here for the Patriots. Drake May under center in shotgun, takes a snap, looks to his right, throws down the sideline, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Booty there near the sideline, but it was incomplete. No, I'm sorry, that was Douglas. Looking for Demario Douglas. It was a good throw, but he just could not sustain possession of the ball or keep his feet in bounds during the possession of the catch. Wouldn't have mattered because it was incomplete anyway, but good throw there by May, just could not connect with Douglas near the sideline. 3rd and 13 now. Broncos, their front four generating pressure. May fires over the middle, and that's caught. That is a receiving catch by Matt Collins, who was activated off the Patriots injury report this past week, making a big first down grab there. Broncos defense unable to create pressure there. May finds an open Matt Collins there on first down. What's up, Ken? Ken from The Ugly Truth here in the chat. Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth. How you doing, Ken? First down here, Patriots. Drake May in I formation hands the ball off here to Ramondre Stevenson, going for only about a gain of 2 yards there on first down. So 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, Ken, this Broncos defense is no joke. You've seen it this year. Obviously, the Chiefs have played the Broncos twice, and they have a great defense. What are your thoughts on this game, Ken? Who do you want to win? Who do you think is going to win? What are your thoughts? 2nd and 8 coming up here for Drake May in shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his left over the middle, and that's caught by Diggs, but only for about a gain of 4 yards there on 2nd down. So we'll have 3rd and about 4 coming up. 7 minutes left to go until halftime. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Patriots here. Another big 3rd down conversion coming up here for the Patriots. We'll see what happens on 3rd and 3. Patriots haven't really utilized the tight end much in this game. Hunter Henry mainly used for blocking in this game. So we'll see what happens on 3rd down here. 3rd and 3. Drake May takes a snap. Broncos coming with a slight blitz. Looking, and he's going to be sacked right around the line of scrimmage there on 3rd down. So no gain on the play. Luckily, May was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but not able to find a receiver in time. The Broncos had 5 up at the line of scrimmage. They dropped back Singleton into coverage. Great pressure. And that was Jonathan Allen there on the sack. So again, the Patriots defense stalls out on 3rd down. 4 drives and 4 punts today for the Patriots, not increasing their 3rd down percentage. Their 3rd down conversion percentage, I should say. So here comes the punt back to the Broncos. It is a pretty good punt. Marvin Mims will field the punt there around his own 16-yard line. So that's where the Broncos will set up shop here. Second quarter, 5 minutes left to go, as the defense of the Broncos is stepping up in this game big time. Ken says, me personally, I don't care, but I think that Denver will win because of their defense. Yeah, I think the Patriots offense could come alive in the second half after making some adjustments, but right now the Denver defense is stifling. They're moving all around the ball, gaining pressure, but the Patriots haven't run the ball really, and I feel like if they run the ball, you can set up play action, you can set up the deep pass, and they can do a lot. They can do a lot if they just set up a game plan, but Denver's defense is not allowing that to happen so far. By the way, everybody, if you have not, please go subscribe. Of course, subscribe here on YankeeMania. A lot of great content coming your way. Later tonight, we have our weekly recap show every week on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. We have our recap show here on the channel. We have all of our co-hosts come up. Nathan, Chef Nick, Sean, Johnny Salami, Swing for the Fences, George. Everybody comes up. We all give our thoughts on this week's sports events, what's happened, as well as what we believe will happen in the following weeks. Plus, we give you a preview on the baseball season coming up here. After this week, we have the Pro Bowl next week, and then we have the Super Bowl the week after. So the Super Bowl will be in 2 weeks, and then spring training usually begins about 2 weeks after. That's when pitchers and catchers report. So we'll have about 4 weeks until pitchers and catchers report for spring training, and then we'll have another week until the spring training games start. So everybody, if you have not, go over to Ken, Yankees The Ugly Truth. He does a great job of play-by-plays of the Yankees spring training games. I believe he'll also be calling the WBC this year. So hopefully USA can capture that title, as well as the Olympics in hockey. But that's for another day. So we'll see what happens there. So everybody, if you have not, please go over, subscribe to Yankees The Ugly Truth. We will be simulcasting all of the Yankee games here, including spring training as well as the regular season games on this channel with Ken. So everybody, please go subscribe and like to him, as well as follow us too. So second quarter here, about 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes left to go until halftime. The Broncos did receive the ball first, so the Patriots will get it after half. First and 10 here for Denver. Denver leads 7-0. Denver leads 7-0 over the Patriots. As most of us have anticipated, it's been a low-scoring game so far. First down for Denver at their own 17-yard line. Here Stidham takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Harvey. It's a QB draw. He takes it, and Harvey gets about 5 to 6 yards on the play. So it will be about a 2nd and 5 here for Denver. 5.5 left to go in the second quarter until halftime. 2nd down and 5 coming up for Denver as they started on their own 16, 17-yard line. Gain 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 here for Stidham and the Broncos offense. At the 22-yard line, Stidham here takes the snap, looks to his left, looks to his right, fires over the middle, and that's incomplete. Was looking for Cortland Sutton on a slant pattern, but he could not connect with him. So 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Broncos. Short passes have been a problem for the Broncos in this game. Stidham did have one big completion to Marvin Mims, but that's really been it. Cortland Sutton having a drop problem early on so far in this game. Obviously, the one pass that he caught was a touchdown. Cortland Sutton with the only touchdown in this game for the Broncos. Stidham, 3rd and 5, takes the snap, fires over the middle, and that's caught by Marvin Mims, reaching over to the line for the 1st down marker. And it looks like he is going to get it as the ball was spotted right at the 1st down marker. He was trying to reach the ball over, but it looked like his body was right at the line. So it will be a Broncos 1st down. Yep, Mims does reach the ball over, as well as his elbow does touch right at the marker. So that is indeed a Broncos 1st down. First down here for Denver. 4:30 left to go in the first half. Jared Stidham at his own 27-yard line. Under center, takes a snap, hands the ball off here to McLaughlin, has some space, and he gets about 5 yards there on first down. Good hole created by the Broncos offensive line there. Their right guard and their right tackle doing a good job of opening up that hole. McLaughlin gains 5 yards on first down. So 2nd and 5 coming up for Denver. And the wide receiver, Pat Bryant, for the Broncos is now questionable with a hamstring injury. So he is now questionable to return in this game. 2nd and 5. Jared Stidham. Under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off here to McLaughlin. And he only gets about 2 yards there on 2nd down. So 3rd down and about 3 or 4 coming up here for Denver. 2nd and 4 coming up. No, my bad. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 now coming up for Denver as they have run 2 straight rushing plays on 1st and 2nd down. So now it is 3rd down and 4 for the Broncos offense. High emphasis on running the ball. 3rd and 4, the Broncos. Stidham in shotgun. The back lined up to his right. 2 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Patriots bring a blitz. Stidham has nowhere to go. Backpedaling, and he gets it off. Is it an incomplete pass or a fumble? Right now they're not blowing the whistle. We'll see what the call was on the field, and it looks like it is an incomplete pass. Stidham was able to just release it in time before the Patriots defender was able to get there to cause the pass breakup or the strip sack. So luckily for Stidham, that is an incomplete pass, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll see what the flag is. We will see what the flag here is on the play. It is intentional grounding. So the play was ruled as incomplete. Intentional grounding was the call here on the field. That is a loss of down. The Patriots most likely will just decline this. Well, Mike Vrabel has the red challenge flag. He might challenge this to see if it was a fumble. We'll see. We're getting a good look of it right now. Stidham with a little pump fake there before he released it. Was able to just flick it forward. Well, he was definitely still remaining inside the pocket. So if it is an incomplete pass, that will be intentional grounding. Mike Vrabel deciding whether to challenge, has the red challenge flag in hand, but it looks like the penalty is upheld, so it looks like it is called as an incomplete pass. Patriots defender was just able to get there right after Stidham was able to complete it, or incomplete. Was his arm going forward at the time of release? It looks like his arm was just barely moving forward before the ball came out. That was Ellis, the Patriots linebacker, making the play. Looked like his arm was just barely moving forward in the range of motion as he was releasing it. So it will be called as an incomplete pass, but they were reviewing it to see if it is a fumble. Taking a long, hard look at this. Was the ball moving out of his hand before releasing it? And they say it is a fumble. So it looks like they have deemed that as a fumble. Drake May now under center takes the snap. Quick throw over to his left that is caught on a slant pattern by Keyshawn Boutte for about 6 yards there on first down. Yep, so that call was deemed as a fumble because his arm was, the ball was moving at the time that he was trying to get rid of the ball. So that is A fumble by Rule. So Patriots ball here in the red zone. 2nd and 4. Big play here for the Patriots here on this drive. We'll see if they can get into the end zone here. It's vital for them to get into the end zone. Drake May steps up, rushes past the first down marker, and he's in for a touchdown. That is a Patriots touchdown. Drake May rushes into the end zone for a touchdown. And now the Patriots are looking to tie this one up here late in the second quarter. So the Broncos' offensive blunders does cost them on that drive. Jared Stidham fumbles. Patriots take over. They run 2 plays, and they get into the end zone. And we have Damon excited here in the chat. Yep. First career postseason rushing touchdown for Drake May. The extra point is up, and it is good. So now the Patriots have tied the game at 7 here. Late in the second quarter. 2 minutes to go. In the second quarter, the game is tied up at 7. Big fumble there by the Broncos offense, and the Patriots defense does their job, and their offense capitalizes. So we will see what happens here for the rest of this half. Broncos do get the ball to start the second half. So they will get the ball back here, and we'll see what they do. Cruz says bad turnover. Yeah, yep, that was definitely a bad turnover. Indeed. Just as a reminder, guys, if you have not, please subscribe to the channel. A lot of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. We have entertainment shows. We have membership shows coming up here very soon. We have play-by-play of the Super Bowl, which I will be doing on Sunday, February 8th. So that should be a lot of fun. We will have Nathan come up here during the halftime of the Super Bowl. He will be in San Francisco during the Super Bowl. He'll be there live, so he'll give us live updates, live reactions of what's going on there. Everybody who he's met, he will give us all the updates there from San Francisco during the Super Bowl, as well as we will be having halftime entertainment here on the channel. We'll have Maria Venuto on the channel, giving you guys some great entertainment. So, guys, please stay tuned. Please like and subscribe for more. Appreciate it. So we'll see how the Broncos attack this next offensive possession. Most likely we'll have the ball for the rest of the first half unless the Patriots defense makes a stop. Once again, that's where the big decision there by Sean Payton makes an impact, because if he'd just taken the 3 points, you would have not had to, worry about the Patriots, causing a turnover and scoring there. So that it's like a 14-point swing there. No, it's like a 10-point swing. It's like a 10-point swing there, because you just take the 3 points, you're up 10-0, but instead you don't get it. The Patriots are stopped eventually on third down. They punt the ball back to the Broncos, but then the Broncos turn it over. Patriots get the touchdown there on that drive, and now they have tied the game, so it's like a 10-point swing. So 7-7 game here in Denver. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go until the end of the first half. Robert Kraft sitting up there, enjoying life. Amazing winner for the Patriots. 39 playoff wins, 11 Super Bowl appearances, and 6 Super Bowl titles. Just been an incredible run for him and the Patriots. So 1st and 10 here for Denver. Jared Stidham in shotgun here at his own 35-yard line. Stidham back to pass, takes the snap, looks to his right, now looks to his left, and he's going to look to throw this ball away, and eventually he does. get the ball out of his hands, throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. Patriots defense, that was Kavion Chason getting good pressure there on Jared Stidham. So 2nd down and 10 now for Denver. Second down and 10. Stidham takes the snap, looks to his left, fires. That's caught on a little slant pattern by R.J. Harvey, running back out of the backfield, and he goes for a 1st down. So 1st down for the Denver Broncos there, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. 2 minutes to go in the first half. The game is tied up at 7. Seen a lot of great action so far in today's game. We've had Jared Stidham throw a touchdown pass to Cortland Sutton to get the Broncos on the board early. And then the Patriots defense capitalizes on a huge turnover, strip sack fumble on Jared Stidham. And Drake May has his first career rushing touchdown in his postseason career in the AFC Championship game, and they tie the game up at 7. 7-7 game here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. If you have not, please like and subscribe. We are giving you guys all the entertainment we can here on the channel. A lot of fun stuff going on. Two minutes left to go here in the second quarter till halftime begins. Oh, hey, we have Jake in the channel here. What's up, Jake? He says, hey, Evan, hope you're doing well. Listening to you is so much better than watching the actual game. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. This is the first NFL play-by-play that I've called that has not included the Giants. So getting an overall perspective here on the NFL has been great. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. I know we're dying for some Yankees news here, but in the meantime, listening to some football, relaxing, sitting back and enjoying, that's all we can do right now. So we appreciate I appreciate the compliment there, Jake. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. And it's funny because a lot of people get that compliment. It's, they don't want to sit there and watch the actual game, so they listen to commentary, and that's how they, get their insight and all that. So that's my job as a commentator, is to paint a picture in your mind to see what's going on if you can't actually watch the game. So I appreciate that. That's our motive right there. That's our agenda. That's our motivation. That's our mission right there, is to give you guys the best image we possibly can. The football crew there, the halftime crew there, is on the field waiting for the halftime to start. So 1st down for Denver, 2 minutes to go until halftime. Ball at the 45, Stidham back to pass, looks over the middle, and that's incomplete. Was looking for Little Jordan Humphrey, but could not complete the pass. Good pressure again by the Patriots defense. Stidham was, confused there on the play, looked over the middle of the field and threw it behind his intended receiver. So 2nd and 10. One turnover so far for the Broncos, none for the Patriots. Game tied up at 7 here in Denver. Stidham back to pass, getting rushed, and he is sacked on the play. Sacked on the play by Christian Barmore, the former Alabama defensive lineman, sacks Jared Stidham now. So 3rd and 18, as this could be a lost possession for Denver. Christian Barmore, big, athletic, physical nose tackle, just bullies the right guard there, as Denver Broncos lose. So now it is 3rd and 18 3rd and 18 on the play. Broncos getting ready for 3rd and 18 here, long 3rd down conversion. Their goal is probably just to get about midfield, get good field position for the punt. Patriots have 2 timeouts. Patriots here running a cover 3. All safeties in the backfield. Little screen pass over the middle here to Evan Ingram. He's going to gain about 10 yards there to the 49-yard line. So that will bring up 4th down as the Broncos will now punt it back to New England. Patriots will take their first timeout of the half. 1 minute, 42 seconds left in the first half. They take their second timeout. So 1 timeout remaining. 1 timeout remaining here in the first half for the Patriots as they will try to go down and execute a 2-minute drill and either score a touchdown or a field goal. So back to receive the punt here for the Patriots. The punt is about to be underway here by the punter for the Broncos. Here comes the punt. It is underway. In the air for a while here. Patriots special teamer will take the fair catch right around their own 10-yard line. So the Patriots will set up their field position around their own 10-yard line here with about 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll see if they can execute a good 2-minute drive here to end the half. First and 10 here for the Patriots, 1 minute, 35 seconds. Drake May under center and shotgun takes a snap. Now it's a delayed handoff here. Stevenson has a little hole on the right side, gains about 3 yards on first down. Gains about 3 yards there on first down. As Mike Vrabel is telling his team to hurry up here as they only have 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first half with 1 timeout remaining. 2nd and 5, 1 timeout remaining for the Patriots. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go on the game clock until halftime. May takes the snap, looks to his left, fires over the middle. That's incomplete. It was dropped by Hunter Henry over the middle of the field. So it is now 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 here for the Patriots here with about 1 minute left in the second quarter. Hey, what's up, Assad? What is up, Assad? Hope you are doing well today. Hope everyone's doing fantastic on this great day. Thank you for being here, Assad. Assad is our new member of the channel here on YankeeMania. He's part of all of our shows here and the NBA show, the recap show. He does a lot of great stuff here on the channel with us. He's been here for about a week, a couple of weeks now, 2 weeks. So we're excited to welcome him into our community. So thank you for being here, Assad. You've done an excellent job thus far. 3rd down here for the Patriots. Drake May takes the snap, looks to his right, fires, and that is caught but short of the first down marker. So the Denver Broncos will take their final timeout of the first half. 57 seconds left. Patriots will punt this one back to the Broncos. The Broncos will have 57 seconds to work with here with no timeouts. We'll see if they can do anything to end the first half. So the Patriots punter Behringer on for the punt. Punts this one back to Denver. It's an okay kick. Mims will field it at the 40. He'll go to the 45 and up to around the 48-yard line. So the Broncos will set up around their own 48-yard line with 48 seconds left to go in the first half. The Patriots have 1 timeout remaining. The Broncos have none. So no timeouts remaining here for Denver. They will try to get at least 3 points here to end the half. Assad says, appreciate it, Evan. What's up, Jason? Keep up the great play-by-play coverage, Evan. Thank you, Assad. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying. We appreciate all the compliments here on the channel. everything just takes a little practice. So calling football, we'll have a basketball game here on the channel soon. That should be a lot of fun. We'll be covering the Knicks and the Lakers next Sunday, Knicks and Lakers. So stay tuned for that. Don't miss our NBA shows. We have a lot of those fun shows here on the channel. So here, Patriots, Denver, first down here. Takes a snap, looking over the middle. That is caught by Harvey. He's going to skim her out of bounds past the first down marker for a Broncos first down. So with 41 seconds left, RJ Harvey gets out of bounds. And the Broncos gain about 11 yards there on first down. So we will see how the Broncos formalize the rest of their plan here in the first half to gain a field goal, most likely. Jared Stidham has one touchdown. He has 117 yards on today's game. First down and 10, Stidham takes a snap, drops back, has a lot of time, looks, and he's just going to throw this one away as the Patriots defense was coming with pressure. So second down and 10 coming up for Denver. Obviously, they don't want to run the ball here because that would take up too much time on the clock with only one timeout remaining. Actually, I apologize. No timeouts remaining for Denver. Patriots have one timeout. Broncos have none remaining. So obviously, they're not going to run the ball because if they would have to do that, they would have to get out of bounds at a rapid pace. And right now, they're sitting around the 40-yard line. So we'll see what happens here. 35 seconds. Stidham takes a snap, looks to his left, throws, and that's caught by Courtland Sutton, and he gets out of bounds with 30 seconds remaining. That was a gain of about 6 on the play. So third down and 4 coming up for Denver. Third down and 4 coming up for the Broncos. As the Patriots were blitzing there, and Stidham was able to complete the pass near the sideline there. So third down and 4. Broncos still have a lot of time to work with, 30 seconds. With no timeouts. 30 seconds, no timeouts. So if anything, they'll complete it pass quickly, get out of bounds. They still have time if they wanted to. If they were going to stay in the middle of the field area, they would have to get up and spike it quickly, run one or two more plays. Third and 4, Stidham takes a snap. He's going to move to his right. He's going to try to rush for it, but he gets out of bounds, not even past the line of scrimmage. So I don't know what Stidham was doing there. Stidham goes out of bounds near the line of scrimmage for a gain of nothing. So now the Broncos will just settle for 3 here. Will Lutz and the field goal unit coming out here for Denver. Will Lutz coming out here for the Broncos. He has converted 32 out of 36 field goals this year. This being a 54-yarder. We'll see if he hits it. Here comes the kick. It is up. It is drifting to the right, and it's no good. No good. Field goal is missed by Will Lutz. An odd miss by Will Lutz. And the Patriots will take over with about 20 seconds left. We'll see if they can get into field goal territory. Obviously, with one timeout remaining, it's going to be hard, but we'll see what happens. Now, the wind affecting... obviously affecting the long kick here in this game. Not easy to kick a 54-yarder in Denver with the altitude, with the wind, and right there it affected him. So 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Drake May takes a snap, looking down the field, and he's going to throw, and that's short, incomplete. He was looking for the wide receiver, Kayshon Boutte, but the throw was short of Boutte, and he was unable to complete the pass. If the throw was about a foot higher, Boutte would have made the catch, but as he was going to the ground, unable to complete the pass there. So 2nd and 10 now, 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Broncos look like they're rushing with 4 up front. As the Patriots offensive line looked to move early there. Looked like that was a false start on the left tackle, Will Campbell. So the Patriots will move back 5 yards. Not a good penalty there if you're the Patriots. Hey, what's up, Assad?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How you doing?
Hello. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Keep the great work, Evan. Hello, chat. And 9 seconds left. Let's go.
Yep, absolutely. So Drake May here with 15 seconds takes the snap, looking down the field, and it is incomplete. Yep, now there's 9 seconds. 9 seconds left, 3rd and 15. With only one timeout, they're going to have to complete the pass quickly, but if you're going to do that, you're really not going to get the first down anyway because that would take up too much time. Running 15 yards past the line of scrimmage, I don't see that. So we'll see what the Patriots ultimately do. I imagine they'll probably just go deep, try a Hail Mary. Third and 15 here. Broncos pretty much playing off. 3rd and 15, Drake May will step up and he'll run. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. He has to get out of bounds, and he does not get out of bounds. He gets the first down, but the half is over. And I don't know what Vrabel's complaining about here, but the half should be over because they did not call a timeout in time. Or did they? I guess they did. They're saying that he got the timeout off with 1 second left. Wow, okay. Yeah, it looks like Vrabel have gotten the timeout off with 1 second left after Drake May began his slide.
Oh, wow.
Because it is where you start your slide. It's not when you slide. It's when you start your slide, when he's considered down. So there was apparently enough time for 1 second left, a 1 second timeout left here for the Patriots to utilize their final timeout. What's up, Mike Smith? Welcome to the chat. Hope that you are doing well. Please like and subscribe if you have not. So a 63-yard field goal attempt for Andy Borregales. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, 63. I wouldn't take the chance, especially with the wind.
Yeah. Here's the kick. It is up, drifting to the left, and it's no good. So the field goal kicker's having a tough time adjusting to the conditions here in Denver, as we're all tied up at 7 after the end of the first half. It's been a pretty good game so far, Assad.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good game so far, and I know at the NFL preview show, me, Nick, and Sean kind of predicted it. We thought it would be a nice defensive game, and so I would say definitely both defenses have been doing their role as per defense. Jason Stidham, yes, even though he hasn't played quarterback since 2023 for the most part, he's been keeping up to himself and such. And guess what, guys? You know what that comes with? That comes with great play calling, great culture. So, Sean Payne is definitely doing his thing. Mike Vrabel's definitely doing his thing. The only question I have is that on one play, do you think that the Patriots defender did the interception, or was it a questionable call? Other than that, so far, so good, because the interception, because I looked at the replay, it kind of looked like the ball did touch the ground and such. But you know what? Hey, this is the NFL. This is the playoffs. So, questionable calls happen all the time. So
right. So many controversial calls, like that one pass interference call, right? Remember that game with the Saints and the Rams? That game, they called a no pass interference on that play. It was clearly pass interference, but for some reason the refs didn't call it. And that's why they created the rule of challenging pass interference until that pretty much got vindicated out. But no, it's a really tough game to call. But it's been a good game so far. Not many turnovers. We've had that one turnover, but mainly, like you said, it's been a defensive battle.
And you know what? And I think that's probably going to happen in the second half as well. It's been a really good defensive battle. One thing I've noticed that, especially with our friend Jason Stidham, yes, he has a bit more passing yards compared to Drake May, because I kind of feel like maybe in the beginning Drake May is playing a little conservative as well. But you know what? It's the second half, guys, so let's see. But definitely a mix between two awesome teams. a nice battle of the defenses, and sometimes they prove it that sometimes defenses win championships or games and such. So far so good.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I thought the Patriots should have ran the ball more in the first half, setting a play action, getting short gains that could help, but they put themselves in third and long situations. But luckily for them, they got that big turnover. And with the Broncos, Jared Stidham, he's shown some athleticism so far in today's game. He had that huge pass to Marvin Mims, obviously, which set up the touchdown. But we'll see what happens in the second half. I think the Broncos will try to be more aggressive offensively, and I think the Patriots will try to play the clock and stay at their advantage running the ball, keeping a good ball control time possession. We have Wendy in the chat. What's up, Wendy? How are you today?
Hey, how you doing?
I think she lives in Washington, so she's ready for the Seahawks game, obviously in their area, coming up at 6:30. The Rams and the Seahawks. Are you ready for that game, Assad?
Like we said last night, that might be the Puka Nakua show, but definitely very excited for that game, guys. Especially two other awesome teams and such. So if anything, this is definitely an awesome football Sunday. Hey, hope everybody's well and safe from the snow and such. Luckily, we did not lose power, but we've heard reports of some cities losing power and such. But all the best to you guys, and definitely continue to like and subscribe. You guys want to see awesome sports coverage? Definitely check out Nathan, New York YankeeMania and such. And so far the game has been really good, guys, and we got another awesome game coming. Definitely come check us out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Should be a lot of fun, guys. Don't forget about our show tonight at 8 p.m. We'll cover a lot of things. Most likely the game will still be going on during our show, so we'll give you guys live updates from that game. We'll talk about other sports as well, basketball, hockey. The Nets, I believe, play tonight against the Clippers, I believe, at 9 p.m., so we'll cover that as well.
Yep.
Thank you guys for being here today. It's been a lot of fun so far calling this game. Don't forget that we will have Super Bowl coverage as well on the channel. We'll be calling the Super Bowl here in 2 weeks from San Francisco, Levi Stadium. Our good friend Nathan will be actually there.
Yes.
At the stadium. He'll be giving us live updates. So that should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. All the different events and stuff. And hey, maybe we can go sometime next year. That would be a lot of fun.
Hey, that would be definitely to see it in firsthand. That would be a lot of fun and such. And you know what, guys? Also, we got to give some a little bit of love and coverage to NHL as well. Because trade deadline, I believe it is happening right now or soon to be happening and such. And I read a report online that apparently the front office might be changing for the upcoming New Jersey Devils if they continue to lose and such, which may be much needed after having a heck of a season last year and now certainly not exceeding expectations such. So maybe a front office change might be needed as well. So yes, guys, we do also cover hockey. We do cover other sports as well. So definitely please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, no, great point there, Assad. Because the Olympics for hockey are coming up soon. Team USA will be participating. Obviously, you have Team Italy, Team Canada, Team Sweden, Team Finland. A lot of great teams that are on the ice for the Olympics. So I will actually be watching some of those Olympics, so we will cover that as well. But we are hoping to get a hockey analyst on the channel soon. A guy like PK Subban, who's an analyst right now, who was a former Devil. Don LaGreca, who's a current play-by-play guy, who we know is a good friend of Nathan because who doesn't Nathan know? I mean, Nathan pretty much knows everybody in this business. So we're excited for that, to cover all different sports here on the channel. And we have Chef Nick in the chat. What's up, Chef Nick?
The house, of course, we're taking care of business. That's why they call it Sunday Fun Day. So, of course, we're taking care of business for everybody.
Yeah. I did forget to mention that Joe will be calling the Royal Rumble here next Saturday. And I believe Assad, you will be watching that as well.
Oh, yeah. And one exciting thing about the Royal Rumble, guys, is you never know who might be coming. There's been talk that I believe Chris Jericho might join the Royal Rumble. There's been talks, another former AEW wrestler, his name is Power Hobbs, a.k.a. maybe a new name might be joining the Royal Rumble. So definitely, hey, even we had some celebrities join the Royal Rumble as well. I believe the last one, what's his name? He's famous on YouTube. What, Speed Flash or whatever his name is? He suddenly joined the Royal Rumble. So definitely I'll be watching. If I can cover it, that'll be cool too. But definitely I'll be checking out the Royal Rumble as well, and continue to like and subscribe, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, breaking news from Nathan right now. Oh my goodness. Nathan says that the Giants are expected to hire former Titans defensive coordinator Denard Wilson as their new defensive coordinator with John Harbaugh. The highly respected Wilson was in Baltimore with John Harbaugh as his defensive backs coach. Thank you, Nathan, man. You're the best. You are the best here on the show, bringing us all the news, all the coverage. Like, I mean, what doesn't this guy do? This guy does everything for us. Like, it's like he runs the NIL team. He runs the PR manager for Drop in the Mouth. He's on this show. I mean, he is everywhere. He's doing everything. He's covering all stomping grounds. Thank you, Nathan, man. You're the best.
Hey, thank you, Nathan. And then, yeah, guys, I know there was a comment, like I would say, one of the last shows about choosing a head coach and changing the culture. I could definitely see John Harbaugh changing that culture for the Giants as well. And you know what? It starts right now with the hire former Titans DC coach and Denard Wilson. So definitely some much needed changes will happen.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll continue the live coverage of NFL talks, NFL talk and such. And you know what? This game that we're covering right now, guys, it's been awesome. Let's keep it going.
Of course.
And of course,
the Cowboys have a new defensive coordinator as well.
So my take on the new defensive coordinator, and shout out to Wendy. Hey, appreciate the shout out. Is that Christian Parker? He came from the Eagles secondary coaching tree, and you know what? Fun fact, guys. The game that we're watching right now and you just saw right now Patrick Surtain making a heck of a play. Guess who was his coach with the Broncos?
Christian Parker.
So hopefully he can bring that secondary guru to the Cowboys as well. And other news that I found out earlier was that the Cowboys are letting the current DC coaches that are on the team right now, letting them interview for other positions as well, because I do believe that a change of mentality happened where Jerry is saying, like, all right, Brian Schottenheimer, Christian Parker, this is your team. You guys choose the head coaches. You guys choose the coaches that you want. And hopefully that mentality can carry through free agency and draft as well. But now, as you guys are seeing with this game, it is an awesome defensive minded type of game. And I do believe in this upcoming draft, there is a big emphasis on defense. So you will be seeing a lot of defensive players in these upcoming drafts.
Yep, of course, definitely. And I do like that hire for the Cowboys. I think Parker will bring a good aggressive mentality. Obviously, he knows comes from the Fangio tree.
Yep.
And Joseph as well. He's coached many great players. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Cowboys can do next year. Obviously, I'm a Giants fan. I don't want them to win. But as an overall NFL broad landscape, I think that the Cowboys defense will be a lot better next season after Quinnen Williams obviously was acquired. They have some good linebackers on that team, Diggs as well, some good cornerbacks. So we're excited to see what they can do next season. But my opinion on the Giants hiring Denard Wilson, he was a good defensive coordinator with the Titans. He was actually in the running of taking the Giants job a couple of years ago.
Hey, sorry to cut you off, man. We got more breaking news from Nathan.
Oh, my God.
See?
Oh, Nathan, come on.
We got some more breaking news, guys.
More breaking news. Hey, guys, this is live TV. We get breaking news at any time, any hour. So Nathan says
he said, man, Nathan is sounding like Oprah Winfrey right now. You get breaking news. You get breaking news. You get And you know,
exactly. He's like the Adam Schefter, like the breaking news thing on SportsCenter right now.
Oh yeah, no, we're about to call him Nathan Schefter from now on. So let's read this breaking news, guys, and then Evan, let's have the input. So breaking news: the Giants are set to hire Ravens special teams coordinator Chris Horton. Sources tell CBS News who worked under John Harbaugh in Baltimore since 2014, now set to join him. So it's cool that the Giants are bringing a lot of former regiments from John Harbaugh from the Baltimore era, because when it's said and done, when you hire a new coach and stuff, you do want to bring in your own guys to work in familiarity with the players as well. So two, two options for John Harbaugh to bring in. And and another thing that Nathan shared was that the Giants' top options for DC were Jim Leonard, Anthony Weaver, and Denard Wilson. In the end, it's Wilson's job. And honestly, guys, I kind of feel like, because I know during the offseason, we've been hearing a lot, good amount of reports from Jim Leonard for defense coordinator's position and such. To be quite honest, I think when it's said and done, don't get me wrong, he's a heck of a coach, especially on the defensive side. But I think right now what's going on is that a lot of these teams are looking a little bit more for experience compared to youth and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, youth is very good, but then at the same time, I think they're kind of looking for a little bit more experience. So Jim Leonard, don't worry, when it's said and done, your time is going to happen and such. Maybe not with the Cowboys or not with the Giants, or maybe not even this year, but definitely your time will come. So, Evan, I wanted to ask you this question.
Yep.
What's your input as a Giants fan to all these breaking news that Nathan is showing us on the live chat as we speak?
Well, yeah, I know there were a lot of fans that wanted the Broncos passing game coordinator, Jim Leonard, to be the defensive coordinator. But to be honest, he's still young, he's still learning, he's still up and coming, and he doesn't have a ton of true experience. Yeah, he did play under John Harbaugh for the Ravens, I believe, but I don't think he's experienced enough yet. He still needs to experience what it's like, being like a real position coach. Obviously, the Broncos have had a great season, but I feel like he still needed more experience. But Denard Wilson brings experience already as a defensive coordinator. The Giants have a lot of young pieces that are on their defense that they need to abide by and that they really need to improve on for next season. I think that Denard Wilson can get the most out of them. I think he did a good job with the Titans, and now he's coming over with the Giants with similar personnel and doing hopefully does a great job with them too. And real quick before we get to the second half, Chris Orton was the special teams coordinator for the Ravens. What's funny about this was that they initially blocked the Giants from interviewing him for their job, but then John Harbaugh was probably convincing enough to get him to come over and work for his staff here for the Giants. So it's good that Harbaugh isn't just looking to hire people that he's to work with directly. He's looking for the best candidate, and he's bringing people in from different experiences and backgrounds to help the team. And I think that's a great job of him to do, because he's already hired a defensive lineman or a defensive line coach who worked with him in Baltimore. And, we're really looking forward to seeing how that plays out next season. But those are kind of my thoughts on that. So thank you, Nathan, for the breaking news. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Of course. And Chef Nick, I got you, man. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to smile if I do see your comment as well.
Yes, Chef Nick, I do see your comment. He says, please eat the like button, and please eat the like and devour the like button like Jeffrey Dahmer.
No problem. But hey, that's what we came on, guys, to support Evan. You keep going, man. Keep up the awesome coverage and stuff. And guess what, guys? Now we got some more news to share come the night show as well. So definitely please like and subscribe and keep on following.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Assad. Appreciate it. And we'll see what happens here in the second half here. Drake May and the Patriots setting up. So third down coming up here.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So you guys enjoy, and definitely we'll come check on you guys, all right?
Thank you, Assad. All right, guys. That was our new co-host here on the channel, Assad. He does an excellent job. Thank you again, Nathan, for the breaking news. Thank you to Chef Nick. Wendy, appreciate you for being here. Thank you for upgrading into a member of the channel. We appreciate that. 3rd and 3 here for the Patriots. It looks like it has began snowing here in Denver. So we'll see the conditions, tighten up here. 3rd and 3 now. Here's the play. Patriots hand it off here to Stevenson, and he looks like to be stopped right at the marker. We'll see where the ball was, in correlation of where his body landed. So we'll see if he does get the first down here. And it looks like it is going to be a first down for the Patriots. Ball is placed right at the marker. So the Patriots do have a first down here. We'll see if This is looked at again. Nope, it is not. It is a first down for the Patriots officially. First down and 10 here. Drake May in the I formation takes the snap, hands the ball off here to Stevenson, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage and does, and actually gains 1 yard. So it looked like there was really no hole there for him to go on the left side of the line, but he does squeeze across there for 1 yard. 2nd and 9 here coming up for the Patriots. Second and 9 here for the Patriots on 2nd down. 3rd quarter here underway, 7-7 game in Denver. Drake May takes the snap, hands off here to Stevenson. He has a hole there in the middle of the line, and he gains and rushes past the first down marker for another Patriots first down. Ramondre Stevenson, seeing the effects now that the Patriots are having on the running game. Holes open up. Patriots offensive line doing a good job of sustaining their holes and creating, open running opportunities and lanes for the running backs. That's what they should be doing here in the second half, opening up the running game, setting up play action. 1st and 10 now. Patriots are in Broncos territory officially, just past midfield. May under center takes the snap, hands the ball up here to Henderson, the backup running back. He has a little hole, a few yards past the line of scrimmage. Gains about 3 or 4 yards there on first down. So about 2nd and 6 here coming up for the Patriots. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Once again, thank you to Assad for joining me at halftime, giving us a little update. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Patriots and Drake May. Patriots on this drive, 5 rushing attempts, 1 pass. 2nd and 6 now. Drake May takes a snap, hands it off here to Henderson, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, goes nowhere. So 3rd down and about 8 coming up here for the Patriots. Third down and 9. Thank you guys for being here today. Please like and subscribe. We'll see who punches their ticket to the Super Bowl right after this game is over. 3rd and 9. Drake May in the pocket. Looking. He's going to escape. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down and more to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, and out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Drake May scampering out of bounds there for the Patriots' first down. Using the legs there. We saw Drake May do that last week. We've seen him do it already in this game with a rushing touchdown. Now he uses it again to his advantage, as the Patriots are attacking here, or lurking past the red zone, and they are threatening. 1st down and 10. Drake May hands the ball off here to Stevenson, and nowhere really to go for him here on 1st down as he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Patriots. Drake May with 50 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. About 9 minutes left to go here in the 3rd. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nine minutes left to go here in the 3rd, 2nd and 10. Drake May and the Patriots in Broncos territory at the 16. Drake May takes a snap, looks to his left, throwing down the field into the end zone, and that is incomplete. Just had to kind of throw that ball away here as he was looking for Ramondre Stevenson, who was covered tightly, rushing towards the end zone. So 3rd down and long coming up here for the Patriots. Good pressure by the Broncos defensive line. And Drake May just getting pushed there after the pass. Hopefully he is all right. 3rd down and 10 at the Broncos 18-yard line. Drake May takes the snap. He's going to fake the rush, fake the run, throw over little tight end screen here to Hunter Henry. And as he gets very close to the 1st down marker, will he get there? We'll see if they give him the first down. Right now, the ref looks like he is spotting him short, just short of the first down line to gain. Little tight end screen to Hunter Henry, who hasn't been used much in this game, now gets involved. A little tight end screen. Gets about 9 yards. Looked like his elbow was just short of the first down marker. So it should be 4th down and 1, and it is. We'll see if they go for it here on 4th and 1. Big play here for the Patriots. They look like they're going tempo. 4th and 1. At the Broncos' 8-yard line, looks like a QB sneak. And the Patriots will take a timeout here. Patriots look like they were lining up, about to get the playoff. But Mike Vrabel decides to take his first timeout of the half. Patriots have 2 remaining. Broncos have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Third quarter here, 8 minutes left to go. 7-7 game here in Denver. Fourth and 1 for the Patriots. Big decision here for Mike Vrabel. We'll see what the Broncos defense lines up with here, as the Patriots look like they will be doing a QB sneak of some sort. They have the fullback, number 95, the big defensive lineman in there. That usually means one thing. Two defensive linemen lined up right beside of Drake May. Takes a snap. He's going to rush, try to get the first down. And does he get the first down? We'll see where they mark it. He is very, very close. Looks like he's right at the marker, but it's dependent on the spot. We'll see where they mark it. We'll see where they stop forward progress. As it looks like they're going to go back and review this. All 4th downs are reviewed. Where was Drake May stopped? Where was his momentum stopped? Looks like he might have been just like an inch short, but did he reach the ball over before progress is blown dead? We'll see. I don't know about this. Oh, they say it's a 1st and goal. They say he got it, but will the Broncos challenge? Will the Broncos challenge? Yes, they will. Sean Payton decides to throw the red challenge flag, and they will challenge this to see if the spot to gain is right where they deemed it to be. It did look like he was short. Yeah, it did. But we'll see where the ball was when he reached it over. And where did they blow the play dead? We'll see that in this review here. So we'll go to a commercial break. Patriots had 2 defensive linemen there lining up as fullbacks, trying to push Drake May over the first down marker. Looked like he may have been just short. But we'll see what the verdict is right after this commercial break. Again, guys, if you have not, please like and subscribe to the channel. A lot of great stuff going on. We have interviews lined up for all of next week covering the Yankees. We have Marty Schneider on next week as well. So stay tuned for that. She'll be introducing her new books coming up and coming out, baseball related, sports related, and non-sports related as well. So please stay tuned for that. We also have the Royal Rumble coming up next Saturday. Joe and TJ from their wrestling show will be, Total Turnbuckle Talk, will be calling the Royal Rumble next Saturday afternoon. So please stay tuned for that. Next Sunday, please stay tuned again for our wrap-up show. And right after this at 8 o'clock p.m., we have our wrap-up show tonight. So please come on by tonight for the wrap-up show tonight at 8 p.m. We'll also stay tuned for the NFC Championship game that will be taking place right after the AFC Championship game is concluded. That will be starting at 6:30 approximately between the Rams and the Seahawks. So please stay tuned for that game as well. We will give you guys live updates during tonight's show as well. So we'll see where they mark it here. We'll see where they mark the first. We'll see where they mark the spot here. If Drake May was able to get the first down, or if he was not. What's up, everybody? What's up, Jason? What's up, Yankees fan 2026? What's up, Chef Nick? How are you? Finally have an off day tomorrow. That's awesome. Good for you, man. You deserve it. You work hard. You're a local chef here on the channel, so we appreciate that. It's been a great game so far. Defensive battle, 7-7 tightly contested game in this one. Both teams have had trouble moving the ball. Patriots really capitalized off the Broncos' turnover late in the second quarter to score their game-tying touchdown. And we'll see what the verdict is here, guys. We'll see if he was short or if he had gotten the first down. Call on the field was that he got the first down. Let's see what the verdict was. The verdict was that he got the first down. So he had gotten the first down. That is the first down for the Patriots, first and goal for them. Drake May under center hands it off to Stevenson, trying to gain yards here, pushing forward, and he's going to gain for about 3 yards there on first and goal. 3 yards on first and goal, second down and goal coming up right around the Broncos' 4-yard line. Second and goal here for the Patriots. Second and goal for the Patriots. We'll see what they do here on second and goal at the 2-yard line of the Broncos. Drake May under center takes a snap. It's a fake snap. It's a direct snap to the running back Stevenson, and he's going to go for a gain of no yards there. So the Patriots fake the regular snap to Drake May, but it is a direct snap to Ramondre Stevenson, and he goes for no yards. So no yards there on second and goal. We'll see what the Patriots design here on third and goal. It is snowing. It is cold. It is windy out there in Denver. It is a tie game, 7-7. Patriots have the ball in the red zone. Third and goal at the 2-yard line. Now at the 3-yard line. 6 minutes left in the third. May in shotgun. We'll see what happens here. Takes a snap. Faces some pressure. Moving to his right. Now stepping up and getting sacked is Drake May here by the Broncos defensive line. That was the edge rusher there. Franklin for the Broncos getting the big sack. Where's that Nick Benito? That was Nick Benito on the sack, one of the Broncos' premier edge rushers there getting the sack. So the Broncos do force the Patriots into a field goal opportunity here. Andy Borregales comes on for the field goal. He's 0 for 1 today with a missed field goal of 63 yards. This one should be a lot easier. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Patriots take a 10-3 lead here over Denver here in the middle stages of the third quarter. Patriots drive all the way down the field, but only score 3 points. Denver gets the ball back right after this break. Wow, what a turn of events here. A lot of missed opportunities for the Broncos, a lot of opportunities that the Patriots have also left on the field. It's a game of inches, guys. It's kind of like baseball, but it's a game of inches. This is what it's like. Games like this are always close. They're always competitive. In previous years, we've had a couple of games where they weren't as close. But this game, it looks like it's going to be a classic here, right down to the wire, defensive battle. Great way of putting it is definitely a huge defensive battle here in this game. We'll see how the Broncos adjust their offensive game plan coming into the second half. We'll see if they decide to go more run-heavy based, if they decide to pass more, play action. We'll see what they do. But it has been very, very, very interesting game here so far. We'll see if there's any other NFL news that we can update you guys on. We will see if there's any other NFL news coming out. Obviously, we had The NFL news come from Nathan before. The Giants are hiring their defensive coordinator. We'll see if any other news has come out. Let's see. The Jacksonville Jaguars have hired Brian Picucci from Tampa Bay as their running game coordinator, per source. He and Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen worked together in Tampa Bay in 2024, and on offense that finished third in total yards, fourth in scoring points, third in total yards, fourth in points scored, and fourth in rushing. So the Jaguars hire a run game coordinator there. All right, Denver is getting the ball back. 10-7 game, Patriots lead this one 10-7 here in Denver. Been a great game so far, highly competitive. Both teams looking for their right to go to the Super Bowl. Can Jared Stidham lead the Broncos? We'll see. Patriots kick this one off back to Denver. Here comes the return to the 10, to the 20, to the 23-yard line goes the Broncos returner. So the Broncos will set up around their own 23-yard line for another drive here. Broncos ownership group there. Most Super Bowl appearances, you have the Patriots with 11 and the Broncos with 8. Five minutes left. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Jared Stidham under center. First down and 10 from their own 23. Stidham takes the snap, hands this one off here to the running back McLaughlin, trying to cut around the edge. Doesn't gain a lot of room, but he does gain about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. And we have Jacob here. What's up, Jacob? How are you? He says, Evan, how are you, buddy? Just got home from work. The roads are horrible. Be safe, everyone. Yes, be safe, everybody. The snow is definitely coming down more here. We were expected about 6 to 12 inches. So please be safe, everybody, on the roads. 2nd and 8. Jared stood up in shotgun at the 25. Takes the snap, has time, looks over the middle. That's caught. Oh, no, he dropped it. It was caught for a second, but then McLaughlin, the running back, drops the pass. So it is now 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. And that's the tough part about being in this tight, contested, snowy game is, can you hang on? Can you catch passes? Most likely in a game like this, you're going to have to resort to the running game a lot. But 3rd and 8 now, you're in a situation where you have to pass. And this can be tough. This can be tricky. In a game like this, it's not guaranteed that you're going to pass for a ton of yards. Takes a snap, looks to his right, fires over to Marvin Mims, little screen pass, and gains about 4 yards there on 3rd down. So he is short of the first down marker. The Broncos will now punt this one back to the Patriots. Good job there by the Patriots defense, standing still. Standing strong there on the Broncos' possession. So here comes the kick and the punt back to the Patriots. Here comes the punt. It is up and it is fielded by the Patriots returner at the 21. He is going to lose about 1 yard there on the return and get tackled around the 20-yard line of New England. So the Patriots will be getting the ball back in their own territory here around the 20, 21-yard line. Tight game here in Denver. 3.5 minutes left until the third quarter is over. Thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate it. Jason says Denver needs to get a turnover on defense. Yep, they do. They do need to cause a turnover. Yep, their offense too inconsistent today. We saw last week with Bo Nix. Obviously, they're able to generate a lot of rushing yards because, Bo Nix is a very athletic quarterback. He can cause havoc in the running game and the RPO game, and that creates a lot of more attention on him. But with Jared Stidham, it's more of, a stabilized game plan. You can pretty much know what Jared Stidham is all about. You know what he's going to do. Sean Payton's a great coach, but does that improve his game? I'm not sure. Does it improve his game? Yeah, it does. But does it improve his game all that much to a point where he's going to get to the Super Bowl? I don't know. This Patriots defense is tough. It's a good defense. And I don't think that Stidham will outlast the pressure, but we'll see what happens in this game. Still a long way to go. Patriots right now have a 10-7 lead with the Patriots taking over here in their own territory. So we'll see what happens. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Thank you. A lot of NFL news going on right now, a lot of rumors, a lot of trade deadline coming up soon in the NBA, a lot to talk about, a lot of news to talk about in the NFL, NBA, MLB, spring training coming up very soon. So very excited to bring you guys a lot of the coverage. And right now they're showing Gillette Stadium here. It is snowing and big blizzard going on right there in Gillette Stadium. A lot of snow coming down. About 5 inches of snow looks like there in New England. So first down here for the Patriots. First down, Drake May fakes the run, looks play action, and is going to throw over the middle of the field. It is incomplete. Looking for his receiver. I believe that was Douglas, but it is incomplete. Incomplete pass there on first down. So second down coming up for New England as it is snowing heavier right now in Denver. Snow is piling up. Second down and 10 coming up for the Patriots at their own 21-yard line. Drake May takes a snap, looks to his right. He's going to fake it. He's going to run and get the first down past the 30-yard line to about the 34. So Drake May gets the first down there, scrambles for about 14 yards, and gets the first down. First down Patriots with about 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. First down for the Patriots. Drake May has 64 rushing yards and a touchdown. First and 10 at 34. At the 34-yard line. Drake May takes a snap, hands it off here to Stevenson. Has a little hole past the line of scrimmage and gains about 3 yards there on first down. 3 to 4 yards there on first down. So second down and 5 coming up. Gain of 5 for the Patriots. So we'll have a second and 5 coming up here for New England around the 40-yard line. Two and a half left to go in the third. Patriots lead 10-7 over Denver. Second and 5 at the 39-yard line. Drake May takes the snap, hands it off to Stevenson, who pitches it back to Drake May, who's going to throw down the field, and that's caught by Mac Hollins down the field into Broncos territory. That is a big gain there for the Patriots. First down for Mac Hollins. That was a big reception there for the new acquisition there, Mac Hollins on the Patriots, who came back from the injury report this past week. May with a beautiful touch pass down the field over the cornerback. So the Patriots now have it in Broncos territory at 30, at the 28, 29, at the 31-yard line. Drake May takes the snap, hands it off here to Travion Henderson. He gains about 3 yards there on first down. So second down here and about 6 coming up for the Patriots. Remember, guys, in the chat, please no spoilers. Please no spoilers, guys. I might be a little bit behind, so please no spoilers. Thank you. Second down and 6 for Drake May. Broncos bring a blitz. Throws out to his right, and that's incomplete. Looking for Keyshawn Booty. The pass was incomplete. So third down and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Third and 6 coming up here for New England. Big third down here. Will the Broncos hold them to a field goal, or will the Patriots get the first down? Third and 6, Drake May in shotgun. Hands it off here to Stevenson, and he's going to gain nothing here on third and 6. He tried the handoff. They tried confusing the Denver defense, but they would not bite. So fourth down coming up here. Under a minute left to go in the third quarter. About 40 seconds left. The Patriots will settle for a field goal attempt. Borregales coming on for his third field goal try of the day. He has made one and missed one. The missed one was 63 yards, and he made one from 23. 46-yarder. 46-yard attempt for Borregales. We'll see how the snow affects him here. 4th and 7, the kick is up. It's drifting to the right, and it's no good. Borregales misses it far to the right, and a wasted opportunity there for the Patriots. So the game continues as 10-7. 10-7 game still here in Denver. Snow falling. Yankees fan 26. My prediction was 21-17 Patriots. 21-17 Patriots. But it's right now 10-7. So a lot needs to happen in order for that to happen. But we'll see what happens. And who do I want to win? Hey, I don't care. I am unbiased in this case. I just want a good game. I want a good competitive game here. And we're getting that so far. It's been a great game. Thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're staying safe in these snowy conditions. We'll see what happens. Big game coming up at 6:30 between the Seahawks and the Rams. Rams in Seattle there. In Seattle, big game there. Looking forward to it. We'll be on our recap show at 8 p.m. tonight, guys. So please subscribe to the channel. 8 p.m. recap show tonight. We'll have everybody here. We will preview the Yankees spring training, talk about the MLB, more NFL, give you guys live updates. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Ken, Chef, Nathan? Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. We are the YankeeMania savages in the Bronx. We are the savages of the Bronx right here. Ken said, I'm surprised that you did call the Rams and Seahawks game. Okay. Yeah, I'm not calling that game, Ken. Yep, kickers are very much struggling in these conditions. Yeah. It's not just long field goals that they're missing. They're missing chip shots in today's NFL. You know, you see guys make 40-yarders, 50-yarders easily. and right now they're missing them. We had Borgalis miss 2 field goals. We had Will Lutz miss a 54-yarder. Ball control, we said was going to be a big factor in this game. The Patriots have had 12 minutes more of ball control in this game, and in a snowy game like this, that's what you need. So 11 seconds left in the third quarter. The Broncos will take back over here around their own 36-yard line. Jared Stidham takes the snap in I formation, hands it off here to the running back Harvey. He gains about 2 yards on first down. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Here in Denver, 10-7, Patriots lead. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Patriots lead 10-7. Yep, snow football. Snow football is, one of the best. You've had a lot of classic snow football games in the NFL history. Ken says he's been to Mile High Stadium several times. 55-plus field goals are tough to make. Yep, for sure. It's enough dealing with the altitude, but now dealing with the snow, the wind, all these conditions are tough. But this is what football is meant to be. Football is meant to be an outdoor sport. You have dome stadiums, of course, obviously with that, but playing outside football in the snow, this is what it's all about. This is where the best teams usually prevail. NFC taking Super Bowl over these teams. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the conditions are like in Seattle tonight. Obviously, if it was in LA, it would be a different story, but the conditions in Seattle, we'll see what they're like as well with the snow and all that. I think the Seahawks are going to win that game. I think it's going to be a ball control, run-dominant game by the Seahawks. They have a great defense. I think their defense is going to carry them in that game. I think they will prevail on to the Super Bowl. Yep, one factor in that game to look forward to is Cooper Kupp going against his former team in the Rams. Obviously, we know Sam Darnold has had a history of not playing very well against the Rams in the playoffs. Just look at last year when he was with the Vikings. He didn't play well in that game against the Rams. So we'll see what happens, but I think the Seahawks are very much more equipped than the Vikings were last season, and their defense is very aggressive. They have a blitz mentality under Mike McDonald, who used to work for the Ravens under John Harbaugh. And I think their defense is going to do a great job. Don't count out Matthew Stafford. Yeah. Oh, no, definitely not. I'm not counting out Stafford. There's a reason why Stafford is at his age right now and still putting up the numbers that he is in the MVP contention talks right now with Drake May. He's had a great season, but ultimately I do see the Seahawks prevailing in this game. All right, beginning of the fourth quarter here in Denver. Patriots lead 10-7. This is it, guys. Who will have their ticket to the Super Bowl, at least in the AFC? We'll find out in 15 minutes. Stidham takes a snap, quick pass over to his left. That's Marvin Mims. Pretty good blocking downfield, but Mims only gains 1 yard on the short screen pass. 1 yard gain for Mims. 3rd and 6 coming up. So 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 6 coming up for Denver. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Stidham back to pass. Looking to his right, throwing, and that's incomplete. Was looking for a little Jordan Humphrey there, but the pass was incomplete. So good coverage there by the Patriots defense, as they will most likely get the ball back here in the fourth. Again, another catchable ball that the Broncos can't hold on to. Another catchable ball that little Jordan Humphrey could have held on to, but did not. So the Broncos will punt this one back to the Patriots. 14 minutes left to go in the fourth. Broncos punting from their own 40-yard line. Here comes the punt. It is up. It's a pretty good punt. Patriots returner lets the ball bounce behind them. It will go into the end zone for a touchback, and the Patriots will take over at their own 20-yard line. Patriots take over at their own 20-yard line. 14 minutes left to go here in the AFC Championship. 10-7 lead for the Patriots. Snow is only getting tougher there in Denver. A lot of snow, a lot of wind, rain, everything coming down. Sean says low visibility makes it tough on everyone. Yep, that is for sure. Yep, it's very hard to see through the snow, especially if it's thick snow too. It's very hard to see through that. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being here today. Don't forget, guys, we have our 8 o'clock roundup show on the channel. We will talk about everything sports here: wrestling, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, lacrosse, everything. Guys, if you have any predictions you'd like to make, any questions, please put it into the chat. What do you think will happen in this fourth quarter? Who will win the game? Who will prevail? Who's going to score the next touchdown? Any of your thoughts, please, would be appreciated. All right, coming back here, they got the snow blowers out, trying to blow the snow off the field as best as they can. Patriots take over at their own 20-yard line. Fourth quarter, 14 minutes to go. Patriots look like they're going to have a 2 tight end formation along with a fullback. So it looks like they're going to try to take some more time off the clock here. They've been very ball dominant here in the second half. Drake May under center in the I formation, takes a snap, hands it off to Stevenson. Good gain there on first down. He's rushing. He's gaining more yards past the first down marker and gets pushed for another additional gain of 3 yards there. So a big run on first down for the Patriots. First down. First and 10. Patriots have it at their own 30. Takes a snap, hands it off to Stevenson. He gains only 1 yard there on first down. So 1 yard gain for Stevenson on the play, 1 or 2. They give him 2 yards. Here at Empower Field in Denver, Colorado. Snow falling. Fans having fun. Snow flying all over the place. This is what you live for as a football fan. 2nd and 8. Drake May takes a snap, hands it off to Stevenson again. And he gains about 5 yards there, 4 to 5 yards on second down. So third down coming up. This reminds me of kind of like a classic Army-Navy game. You know, you just have a lot of rushing, a lot of running back formations, a lot of just running the ball forward. And, you know, that's what we've seen here in this game right now. Patriots looking to waste more time off this clock. It's 3rd and 4. 12 minutes left to go. Drake May in shotgun. 2 backs lined up next to him. Takes the snap, looks to his left, still looking. Has time, points down the field, getting pressured, and he goes down. He gets sacked by the Patriots defense, by the Broncos defensive line there. All of them coming in at once to sack Drake May on 3rd down. So 4th down coming up. 4th down coming up. Great coverage there by the Broncos secondary. Nobody really open there for the Patriots. Allows the Broncos defense enough time to pressure Drake May and create a coverage sack. 4th and 12 now. The Patriots will punt this one back to Denver. We'll see where the field position gain is here. The punt is underway. It will bounce around the Broncos 30-yard line there. So the Broncos will set up around their own 32 or 33-yard line. 1st down, Denver. Michael says Broncos need an interception or a fumble recovery. Yeah. Well, luckily they got the stop there on 3rd down. But it would have been nice for them to gain the turnover. We saw the Patriots create one earlier. And if the Broncos had created one there, then they would have been in red zone territory. Big anticipation left to go in this game. Long game left. Can go either way. Broncos need to sustain some offensive possessions, though. They need to sustain their drives. They need to get into the red zone. And we'll see what Sean Payton comes up with, though. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us here today. A lot of great stuff coming up here on the channel. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we do have our weekly Roundup Nightly Show, 8 p.m., where we'll be talking about all sports here on the channel. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for next weekend. Joe will have coverage of the Royal Rumble with his co-host TJ from Total Turnbuckle Talk. They will be doing the live play-by-play of the Royal Rumble, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for a lot more interviews coming up on the channel this next week here. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the love and support. Sean says, any hockey score updates? Yes, we will get to the updates right now. We'll start with the NBA. We only have one game so far right here. The Pistons are leading the Kings 136-114. That's the only game currently going on in the NBA. Some of the other games have been postponed due to weather. And then in the NHL, we have a couple of updates here. So the final scores so far for your NHL, we have Colorado Avalanche defeated the Maple Leafs 4-1. Currently, the Golden Knights are losing to the Senators 1-0. So Senators lead that game 1-0 in the first period. And we also have the New Jersey Devils against the Seattle Kraken. The Kraken lead that game 4-2. Kraken lead 4-2 in the third period with 1 minute to go. So most likely that game is over. And then later on we have the Penguins and the Canucks, Panthers and the Blackhawks, and the Ducks and the Flames. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, Johnny. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're staying safe here. First down for Denver. Stidham under center and shotgun takes the snap, hands it off to Harvey, who has room on the outside, cuts it upfield, and gains about 9 or 10 yards there on first down for a Broncos. First down. Facing pressure there was Harvey in the backfield, but he was able to move to his right and find some space there on the outside. Good rush there by Harvey. Broncos need to do a better job of finding open space. Second down and 1, so 1 yard short of the first down. Second and 1. Stidham takes a snap, hands it off. There's Harvey, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. No gain on the play there by Harvey. Third down and about 1 or 2 coming up. Johnny says he got a foot of snow. Yep. Well, yeah. About a lot of snow this way. Yep. A lot of snow. A lot of snow. Third and 1. Ball on their own 39-yard line. Jared Stidham takes a snap, hands it off here, and here's a first down run by the backup running back there for Denver. So first down for the Broncos here. 9 minutes to go. Hope you guys are staying safe. Johnny, I know you have to travel a lot, so I hope you're staying safe with that. Hopefully your company hasn't had to send you to a lot of places where there's going to be a lot of snow. And it's going to be hard because a lot of places are getting a lot of snow. Stidham takes a snap, play action, looking, moving to his right, and he's just going to have to throw this one away out of bounds. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Nine minutes left. Jared Stidham alone in shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to his right, throws quick pass, and that's incomplete. Don't know what that was. That got blown up very quickly. Looking for a little screen pass there on 2nd down, and it was broken up. Good play by the Patriots defense. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 43. Jared Stidham in shotgun. 3rd and 10. 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock. And they get it off. I believe they did before they had to call timeout. He throws here, and that's caught by number 81, but short of the first down marker. So 4th down coming up here for Denver. Most likely having to punt this one back to the Patriots. Fourth and 7 coming up. What's up, Johnny? Yep. Snow day tomorrow. They had to take the day off. They had me take the day off. Okay, that's good. That's a very good thing. Yep, take the day off. No need to be in the snow. Not worth it. Here comes the punt by the Broncos. It's a pretty good one. It lands around the Patriots' own 10-yard line there. So that's where the Patriots will set up at their own 10-yard line. 8 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Patriots lead by a score of 10-7. Yep, you're right. Yankees fan 26. Turnover might decide this game. Apparently it might. Definitely. I think a turnover could definitely impact this game. We already had 1 turnover decide the game already. So we will see if another one does change the game. Again, thank you guys for being here today. We've had fun stream so far. Great game so far. It started out as a regular game, no snow. There were just clouds in the sky. It was foggy. It was gray. But now the snow has picked up, especially here in the second half. It's affected both teams' ability to kick the ball. So we might see some field goal decisions. We might see a team go for it on 4th down if necessary. If it's like a 4th and 1 or something, they might go for it instead of kicking a field goal. We'll see what happens, or they might just punt it away. They're going to have to do what they need to do in order to win. You win ugly, you win pretty, it doesn't matter. You win all the same. As long as you win, you win. You play to win the game. Right? That's what the saying is. So Patriots will get the ball back here at their own 10-yard line. Stay tuned, guys. 6:30 p.m. we have the NFC Championship game. Rams and the Seahawks. No, we will not be calling that game, but if you would like to watch it, it should be a fun game as well over there in Seattle. I think there has been a lot of snow in that area as well. Maybe some rain and wind and some sleet too, which could affect that game. But that should be a very fun game. So, guys, if you would like to, please tune into that game as well tonight at 6:30. But first, we have to finish this one here first, guys. AFC Championship, Patriots and Broncos. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line here. 1st and 10, 8 minutes left to go. Drake May is in the I formation. 1st and 10, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and it looked like Stevenson was supposed to take the handoff, but he slipped. He fell down, and Drake May takes the sack. Drake May takes a sack for about 3 yards, and it is now 2nd and 13 here for the Patriots. It was supposed to be a handoff, but Stevenson did fall down on the ground because of the snow. So 2nd down and 13 coming up here for New England. 7.5 minutes left to go. 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 5. Drake May takes the snap, hands it off to Stevenson, and he's going to gain about 2 to 3 yards here on 2nd down. So we'll have a 3rd and long here coming up for the Patriots. 7.5 minutes left. Broncos defense doing all they can to keep themselves in the game, but their offense has not done much. 3rd and 11. Gain of about 2 on the play there at their own 7-yard line. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Patriots. Third and 11, ball at their own 7-yard line. Drake May takes the snap, moving to his right, looking, firing, and that's going to be incomplete. Just throws it away into the Denver sideline. So 4th and 11 coming up for the Patriots. They will just punt this one back to Denver. The conditions in this game, guys, have been off the rails. They've gone from bad to worse here. You can barely even see. It's like a whole snow blizzard going on in Denver. It's like a white storm. It's like the white storm here in Denver. So the Patriots will punt from their own end zone here, in the back of their own end zone. Here comes the kick by the Patriots. Here comes the punt. It is a short punt, and it will go out of bounds. I can't even see the yard marks here on the field. It's that snowy. It looks like it will be past midfield, probably near Patriots territory. This is great. I can't even see where the ball is being placed. You can barely even see the field. It's covered up with all this white stuff. I know I'm not an idiot. I know it's snow. Is anyone else having trouble seeing the field and where they're placing the ball? Because I can't even see where they're placing it. They need like snow blowers to blow all the snow away, at least on the yard marks. Ball is at the New England 33. Okay. Thank you, Jason. It's at the New England 33. New England 33-yard line. And there are the snowblowers. Sean says run the ball. Yep, run the ball. Ball on the 33. Stidham under center. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off here to Harvey, and he loses yards here on first down. Going to lose 3 on first down. The first play of the game, it was very clear. The field was clear, but the snow picked up, and the conditions now are very rough. Snow kept accumulating, and now the field is covered in snow. 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 35-yard line. 2nd and 12. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Stidham in shotgun takes the snap. Quick pass over to Harvey here on 2nd down. He goes past the line of scrimmage, and he does not gain anything. Gets held up right at the line of scrimmage for a gain of nothing there on 2nd down. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 coming up. Third and 12 coming up. 5.5 left. Ball at the New England 35-yard line. Stidham takes the snap, drops back, has time. He's going to run. He's going to step up and run 3rd and 12 and slide down about 4 yards short of the first down marker. So he gets about 8 yards there on the 3rd down, and now it is 4th down. We'll see what they decide to do. If they decide to kick the field goal, we will see. This is a crazy, crazy game. 4th and 5. Looks like Will Lutz will be on for the field goal attempt. "46-yarder. It's going to be tough. We'll see if he makes it. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. No good. It didn't even look like it had the distance. It is no good. The Patriots will take over. Patriots will take over in their own territory. Wow. This is like nothing I've even seen before. This amount of snow. I mean, this is just, it is just crazy. All these missed field goals. I mean, wow. Was it blocked? It looked like it was tipped. That was blocked by the Patriots defensive lineman there on the field goal attempt, which was why it was missed to the left. So good job there by the Patriots defender blocking it. Patriots take over. Patriots ball on their own 35-yard line. .442 left to go. 4:42 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Drake May hands it off here to Stevenson, and he gains about 2 to 3 yards on first down. This is where the big points have come in. Remember earlier in today's game, the Broncos, instead of taking the field goal, they decided to go for it. And that was a big decision because they didn't get it. And now it's cost them 3 points. This game could have been tied right now, but instead, Patriots have a 10-7 lead. 2nd and 8. Drake May takes the snap, hands it off to Stevenson, and he's stuffed about a yard short of the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and long coming up here. Patriots have 2 timeouts left. Broncos have 2 timeouts left. 3.5 left to go in this one. Broncos might want to think about using their timeouts now. Patriots ball at their own 37-yard line, 3rd and 9. Michael said, shame that Denver lost their starting quarterback. Yeah, it is. Yep. What can you do, though? I mean, the Eagles won with the backup quarterback. So now the Broncos, you just have to figure it out.
3rd and 9. Drake May under center, I formation, takes the snap, hands it off here to Stevenson, and he is stuffed again at the line of scrimmage. No gain here on 3rd down. So 4th down coming up. Will the Broncos use one of their timeouts? They have not decided to use a timeout yet in this quarter. There's 2 timeouts remaining for them. 3 minutes left to go in the game. And now it looks like someone may have used their timeout. Timeout for the Broncos. So the Broncos take their timeout with 3 minutes left to go. They get the ball back. It seems like the Pats are thinking about they're probably not going to score. It doesn't really seem like they're trying on offense. Well, the problem is, you're not really trying to – it's not really not about trying to score. It's just about wasting the clock down at this point. I mean, the conditions, the Broncos defense is very good. So it's going to be hard to score anyway. Obviously, yeah, you want to. But you're just trying to play the field position game. You're trying to be aggressive, but at the same time, know the conditions as well. So you do want to play the field position game as well. Both these teams are too run heavy. Yeah, well, in this game with snow and with it being hard to pass, especially with the backup quarterback, I don't see why teams would try to pass the ball as much. If you're the Patriots, yeah, you can try with Drake May, but with the Broncos, I just don't see why they would do that. Here comes the punt. Coming back to the Broncos side of the field here. And it is out of bounds here, so the Broncos will take over at their own probably about 35, 40-yard line, I would say. Can't really see the yard markers because of the snow, but looks like it will be around the 35, 40-yard line. Broncos have 13 comeback wins this year. Ball on their own 32. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Jared Stidham takes the snap, dropping back, looking deep. He's going to throw it over to the running back, Harvey, and he's only going to gain about 1 yard there on 1st down. It was a little shovel pass after he couldn't find anyone deep. So 2nd and 9 here coming up. 2nd and 9. Second and 9 at their own 33. 2.5 left to go. Four on the play clock, 3 on the play clock. They have to get the snap off. They do. Stidham has it, throws deep, and that is intercepted. Intercepted by the Patriots. Christian Gonzalez comes up with a big interception for New England with 2 minutes left. Broncos with 1 timeout. And that could very well be it, guys. Patriots have 2 timeouts. Broncos have 1. They still have the 2-minute warning, but it's going to be very, very tough. They try to go deep, try to hit Marvin Mims on a deep pass, and it was intercepted by Christian Gonzalez. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh, what are the reactions? Pats going to the Super Bowl? Most likely, yep. Patriots most likely are back into the Super Bowl. Patriots are most likely back into the big dance. 1st down and 10. Stevenson has it. He's going to gain about 3 yards there on 1st down. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left to go. In the 4th, we're at the 2-minute warning. Broncos need a stop for any chance of life. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. What do you think is going to happen? Will the Patriots get a first down? Will the Broncos stop them? Will it not matter? Will the Patriots run this clock out? I mean, it's tough anyway with your backup quarterback, but a decision like that to pass the ball there long in the snow, I don't see why you would do that. That is not smartest decision by Sean Payton there. So 2 minutes left to go. Stay tuned, guys. After this, we have the recap show at 8 o'clock. So please stay tuned for that. Man, oh man. Now is when you see the little details show up in every game. You see the little details show up in every single game. And I just can't believe that the Patriots might actually make their way back to the Super Bowl. I mean, after, what was it, 8 years? 8 years of not making it. Now they can possibly make it back. Man, this is just, it's crazy. It goes to show how much of an amazing job Mike Vrabel did this season as a coach. And just a great season overall for them. Really, really great. Let's see if the Patriots get this first down. 2nd and 6, ball at their own 40. Ball at their own 40-yard line, 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. If they get a first down, that will just about do it. 2nd and 6. Drake May under center takes a snap, hands it off to Stevenson, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. 3rd and 6 coming up. Broncos take their final timeout of their half and the game. So no more timeouts for Denver. Patriots, 3rd and 6 here. Can just run the ball and waste the clock out. Third and 6. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Thank you. We are the warriors of the night. That's what we are. Appreciate the compliment. It's been a crazy game. Wild ride here all season long. Now this could be the play that determines who in the AFC goes to the Super Bowl. Ball at their own 40. Patriots looking for that golden ticket. Drake May fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. He's going to rush. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get the first down, and that will do it. The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. There you go, guys. You have it right here. The New England Patriots are, that's right, going back to the Super Bowl. As crazy as that sounds, the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl, and they will be playing either the Seahawks or the Rams for the right to win the Super Bowl. Mike Vrabel on the sideline, going crazy. Drake May solidifies his MVP candidacy, and the Patriots are back. The Patriots are back. As the Broncos here try to jump off sides here, trying to look for any advantage they can remaining in this game, but it's not going to work. They don't have any timeouts. They can't stop the clock. 1:51 left to go in the fourth. And the penalty was on DJ Jones. First and 5. First and 5 here for the Patriots. They can just run this clock out. Broncos can't stop the clock. They can just kneel it down here 3 times, and that'll be it. And Drake May does take the snap and kneel it down. Mike Vrabel, for the first time as a head coach, will be going to the Super Bowl, as he knew what it took to get there, and he got it done. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to the entire Patriots team. 1:30 left to go. 2nd and 6 here, just 2 more kneel downs, and that will be it. We will see the Patriots go back to the Super Bowl, looking for their 7th title in franchise history. Mike Vrabel looking for his first Super Bowl as a head coach. Man, oh man. 3rd and 7. One last kneel down, guys. Here it is. Patriots kneel it down, and that will do it. The Patriots are in Super Bowl 60.
Well, congratulations to the Patriots.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to you, Evan, for a good stream.
Appreciate it.
Very, very, very good. Kept everybody in the loop. You kept a nice stream. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you. How you feel? You got through the game?
Well, I feel like I lost my voice a little bit, but we're good. We're hanging in there. It was a crazy game. I've never seen a game like this. With all this snow falling, I couldn't even see where the ball is spotted, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, you did a remarkable job. My God. How you saw that, I was getting dizzy. I said, that's it. I'll just listen to you. I believe what you're calling, and that's good enough for me. But you did a great job. Great job in the chat, everyone. Thank you for staying with Evan. And please show him love as we're going to end the stream in a couple of minutes here. And press that like button, subscribe. We did hit the number of Babe Ruth's home runs, 714. But we got to do more, guys. We need more. We need more. We need that 1,000 by Yankee opening day. Come on, help us do that. We really appreciate it. And Evan's next call, everyone, is going to be the Super Bowl. Are you excited, Evan?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. We could have a rematch of, the Super Bowl from 2014, Seahawks Patriots, or we could have a rematch of Super Bowl from 2018, the Rams and the Patriots. So either way, it should be a great game. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in this NFC Championship game, and very excited for whatever the game is.
Yeah, and it should be a lot of fun. And we're going to sign off, everyone, and then we're going to be back at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock with a new stream for our wrap-up weekly show that you guys wanted. We gave it to you, and it's definitely going to be there for you guys. So 8 o'clock, and if Evan has a voice, he'll come back to us.
I'll be here.
No, I'm teasing with you. So great. Evan, you want to give some final thoughts before you take the well-deserved rest?
Sure. Guys, thank you so much. It was a great stream, a great game. Thank you to Damon again for being here during the pregame show. Excited for possibly having him on again soon for Yankees coverage. Super Bowl, looking forward to that. A lot of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. So please, guys, stay tuned. A lot of promotions going on. So it should be a very fun week. Thank you to everybody in the chat for all the engagement, the questions, the comments. Hope everybody's staying safe with the snow, and we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, and also look for Chef Nick on the show later on. He's got an announcement to make that he has a surprise for everybody. So we're all looking forward to it, and stay safe. Evan, you and the family, please stay safe. Don't move too much. Go eat something well-deserved. and appreciate what you've done, and we're looking forward to that great call, Super Bowl Sunday, and we're looking forward to seeing you in just what are we looking at, about almost 2 hours away at 8 o'clock. So remember, everyone, 8 p.m. we will have our wrap-up show, and you're going to see basically the whole gang. They will be discussing whatever is on their mind, and then of course we'll have our show tomorrow morning, and we'll go over everything. We have an added show tomorrow night at 7. When Nitin comes up, he's going to explain everything because he got us a fantastic guest for tomorrow night. So we're going to. I don't want to ruin the surprise, everyone. There's a lot of news that's going to come out of our wrap-up show. So thank you, everyone. We will see you at 8 o'clock on YankeeMania. Evan, great job. Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go get the Super Bowl. Once the Super Bowl's over, the Yankees are around the corner. Let's go, everyone. Good night. We'll see you at 8 p.m. Don't forget, everyone, 8 p.m. Like, subscribe, press that like button, please.